I supposed to use that? Well, can we use the
We
old...
bought the intro song.
Wait, I thought we bought the intro song. What is this?
We bought it from APM for like $20. No, we didn't. We've been stealing it from APM.
Cancel the show.
We could just pay the $20. We've been robbing them.
You're going to have to take that up with Dr. Stephen J.
That fucking song sucked. Play it again.
It's like the APM version of like Yakety Sax.
Yeah.
If you just type in Yakety Sax, that's what comes
Play it again. What the fuck?
What is...
I can't work with this.
I can't work with this.
Can we use
strike?
the original like EDM one?
Yeah, we could use that one.
That one went hard.
It went pretty hard.
Hard in the paint.
Ah.
Try it.
You just interviewed a man.
It went hard.
A painter?
That's right.
I did interview a painter.
How was it? Matt?
Good. Yes, Matt the painter. Do you think anyone ever? Do you think dudes ever get laid? Like
No.
really- in like hipster neighborhoods when they're like, yeah, I'm a painter, and they literally just like paint roofs. Houses.
I go to Bushwick just to have a cigarette dangling outside of my teeth, and I just like stand in a door frame of a gallery, and everybody just assumes I'm a poet.
Yeah.
But I do think that girls fetishize like tradesmen.
Yes.
Like if you're a hipster girl and this guy just paints houses for a living, she's like, I'm gonna fix him.
Right.
So you think carpenters are just cleaning
No,
up on
yeah,
pussy?
they clean up with the trad cath hose.
With the trad cats, yeah, who like want to break free and like die.
Carpenters are
Fitters.
Christ-like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the coolest? Sheet metal. Welders.
Any contractor.
Welders are cool.
Contractors get tons of pussy.
Yeah.
I've lost many a hoe to a contractor.
And they have like a second. There's like a little loop curve in their pussy getting lifetime. When they're like 50, they just clean up the divorcees.
Yeah.
They go with their hands. They massage. They're callous.
Come fix that sink for you.
Yes, ass crack all out.
Mm-hmm.
What an astounding photo.
Did you keep that up?
I know. I put it down. I was asked to take it down.
I
put it down.
It was such a.
It was viral.
Yeah,
Take
but
that
It was
down.
viral too.
It was second. I was the second degree from it. So like a friend sent it to someone I'm close with, and they sent it to a group chat I'm in.
see.
I was like, may I please post this online? The guy who sent it to me was like, yeah, post it. Like, we need to see what the internet thinks of it. And then the person who sent it to him was worried about their job, which I don't understand how they could be worried about their job. But I mean, it's their picture to take, and I'll respectfully take it down. Enough people saw it.
But what could come back on them from a
you
plumber's
took a-
ass?
It's just the internet.
No, so you took a nude photo of someone
Yeah.
without their permission.
Well, no,
He was in your
home.
They were
He
doing-
was in their home.
he was nude without their permission.
They were just taking a picture of their living room.
Maybe this dude had such a heavy loaf, his nutsack was so fucking heavy that it was weighing down his underwear like pool balls in a
Elephantitis.
sock. Like,
Can
Can
it
we
was
put that picture up?
I don't
Can
think
we put
gravity
anything
works
up
like
here?
that, Ron, because the way he was leaning, his nutsack would have been going
Do you still-
forward.
I bet.
Send
that's
it.
what I
Send
mean.
it to Avery. Send it to Avery. At least we'll talk about it. We're not going to put it back online, guys. We're just going to talk about it on the Yak on YouTube.
Yes.
Put it up
I
in the
will-
back.
I will send it to
I mean,
you
if you're
guys.
if you're on your hands and knees all day, the giant heavy nuts have to act as some sort of counterweight.
Yeah.
Think like trebuchet, and it's probably good on his back.
Who?
Like the medieval
a
weapon.
trebuchet?
It's like a medieval weapon, much like a catapult.
Have you ever
Punch
LARPed?
stick.
Have you ever LARPed?
No, but I want to.
I have. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I've seen.
I've not King Richard Fair. I've LARPed before. Like I've walked. I was walking by a LARPing, and I basically was like, "Can I join?" They're like,
Can I
"Yeah."
play?
Yeah, they're
Can I
an
LARP?
accepting peoples.
Well, you know what it is? They are accepting because I realized after I was like, "Oh, that was cool." They just gave me a sword and let me play. There's different levels, so they're like, "You're level 1, and any hit you die."
Oh, they're farming you for XP.
Yeah, they need the kills, right? Like the king was like, he got hit like 17 times, like still hasn't beaten my armor, and I like tripped on a rock. They're like, "You're dead forever."
So LARP is live action role play. You
Correct.
can do that any time of the day.
Right. We should do that though. They have like all these weapons. It's very fun.
We should do a Yak. We'll do a armor and weapon draft,
Yup.
and then after Yak, we'll do a post show. Go out and
LARP.
LARP.
I like it. Brandon, you thinking about what time you got to leave the show today?
No. I'm thinking
okay.
I'm thinking about how deeply I could fall into LARPing, or how
You would
It's
get into
so
it.
much fun.
Wrestling is LARPing.
correct. Yes.
It's wrestling with
It's warping.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I just sent the pictures over to Avery. I DM'd them to you, my friend.
Y'all
I
don't want to
knew-
see me with a broadsword. I promise you that. I fucking
Does it
promise you
have to
that.
be weaponry? Can I LARP as something else? A different
Like a smith? You wanna
old
be a smith?
profession? I want to be a smith.
No,
Yeah.
I used to fuck around with a cobbler hoe. She was
A silversmith.
What's a cobbler make? Hats?
shoes.
Shoes? Oh, I'm thinking of a haberdasher.
Haberdasher.
You should LARP as someone who has empathy.
No, no,
See how
no.
that goes. KB's LARPing all day. He's going up to people being like, "Are you
How are
okay? Do you
you?
need anything?
Hey, man, are you having a good day?
Just checking in and genuinely mean it.
Have you ever made small talk before?
You LARPing as just like a normal person would be very funny. You should try it.
You know how like people
Let's
hate
do
the
it.
dentist? Your dentist has to hate you. It's like I have nothing to talk to this guy about.
No, not a thing.
Although I'm definitely with KB on dentists and
Dentist is
barber
the
chairs. It's the worst when you get trapped in a conversation.
Barbers,
You have to just not answer. You have to answer everything with one word. So by the third question, it's like, all right, this is not a guy who just wants to talk.
Mine is like Uzbeki, so I can't understand him, and he refuses to raise his voice. He's like a stubborn man.
But he wants to
He's
hear
a
what you have to
stubborn,
say.
like caucus man, and he will not raise his voice or enunciate after I say what.
Gives him a cut.
work?
Sorry, what? What was that? There's only so many nice ways you can say, oh, excuse me.
Yeah. Didn't
Pardon?
hear ya.
Pardon.
I got a haircut a couple weeks ago, and he asked me what I do. I didn't feel like explaining, so I said insurance. And
Okay.
then he asked follow-up questions for 25 minutes.
Oh no.
Nightmare.
How'd you do?
I just had to pretend I sell insurance.
So you
Yeah.
lied for 25 straight minutes.
Yeah.
You could have just told the truth up front. You wouldn't have probably wouldn't have lasted that long.
Just say sports. That's what I say when people are like, "What do you do?" Like, I work in sports.
Physical therapist.
Just whatever, right?
Mhm.
Well, they could think that you
That-
play sports.
No, I
They
don't.
wouldn't-
I make
they
it
wouldn't-
very.
that would
open up a lot of questions.
No, people are very.
Third base
They
for the
wouldn't
Cubs.
think
very
I
obvious.
play
I don't
sports.
play sports.
No, it's not that obvious.
Yes,
you could be
it
at the
is.
end of your career.
No, I just say I'm in sports.
But if they assumed
think you're selling
you
yourself
played,
short.
would you correct them?
No one assumes I play sports for a living. No one.
No.
Do you think people assume you do?
I think he
I
does.
don't tell them.
He
this.
does. He
absolutely
definitely
do.
does.
I don't say sports.
Yeah, this is clearly a tell. You tell
you know,
people.
you know how
you're
I
like,
am. I tell them exactly what
I'm the
fuck I
backup
do.
center for the Jazz.
You're the St. Louis Billiken.
Yeah.
yeah. He does look like that.
Yeah, you've said that before, haven't you?
I'm a Billiken.
You've
Yeah.
told people
Yeah.
you're the
Yeah.
Billiken.
I'm Bill.
You're that Western Kentucky blob.
The big red.
Especially when you're sunburned.
All right.
Oh, and what were your follow-up answers to them when they were like, "What kind of insurance do you sell?" Or like, can I get a good premium if I'm a
You're
motorcycle
way
rider
too
who
young
smokes?
to sell insurance.
Oh, he's not. What is there?
I
an
was
age
about to be
limit?
selling insurance.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
it's
I
like
got
the-
this
No,
job.
that's a younger
do the
man
job.
job.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Pardon me.
How
Worked
old
there
do
around
you
this
have
last
to be
summer.
to sell insurance?
I don't
Say
know.
insurance.
But
again,
But I
by
think
the way.
there's a certain give up on your life to start selling insurance. I don't think he's reached that point
Insurance.
yet.
That's nice.
No,
My
I
father sells
disagree.
insurance.
Yeah.
Did he sell
Yeah,
it?
damn.
Did he sell it when he was
Also-
22?
He did, yeah.
Also, there are. I feel like selling insurance.
What's up, E?
You actually make a lot of money.
No, you do. It's
Was
a,
that E?
That was Ricky.
Ricky who?
What do you mean, Ricky who?
I meant Ricky. Who?
Ericy.
Erica?
Oh,
I'm
I
talking
see.
about Ricky Hendricks.
I don't know where we are right
E?
now.
Look at us.
You don't call Erica E?
Why don't we have?
Since I moved to New York, I haven't gone to the same barber twice. I just
I
go through the
switch it up.
motions.
Well, that's
I-
why
smart.
I go to a new
That's
barber every
smart.
time.
Hair's a mess.
Are you
I
scouting?
refuse
Are
to
you-
go back.
Are
It's
you
a
scouting
commitment.
trying to
Yeah.
get
I
one?
have to
No,
pregame.
I will
with
not
the
go to the
barber.
same barber twice.
I told him
That's
property
script.
and liability. He asked if I could do anything for his house or cars. I said no. I said
Why?
I work with
That's bad
larger
salesmanship.
businesses.
You could have easily. That was like customer acquisition 101. One was
Right.
just thrown
Yeah, but
into
I
your
didn't
lap.
actually want
You should have just
customer.
fucking gotten him though.
Look at that fucking ass.
That
Look at
breeze
that
has to be
ass.
incredible, though.
Look at that ass.
Oh my god.
Hear me out. His nutsack
We
is.
have the worst camera angles in the world.
Ever. But that's
You
okay.
know, it's probably for the best because like they don't want this picture online.
Yeah, but it's not
It's
online.
not
It's
online.
not
It's
online.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yep. And so I'm saying his nutsack is like a bowling ball, and it fucking is just dragging his. He has a petite waist, and his nuts. He's a nutty petite, and he has a nutsack that is just dragging his size 28 waist, otherwise snugly fitting underwear, because he's not going to wear two pairs of underwears and have a work
What a
underwear.
fade.
Here's the thing about this ass. It's
Yeah.
We're seeing a
it's
foot and a half to
glorious.
2 feet of ass crack, and it's not finished.
It's
just
just
getting
begun.
started. Yeah.
He's got a yard of ass.
This the
I think that man. I think he is a guy who probably was 100 pounds heavier, and he just never bought a new pair of pants.
You think he was heavier? I think he just gained 100
No,
pounds
no.
and never got a new pair.
No.
because the ass crack grows with weight, but it cannot shrink.
Oh, really?
So
you
I think
retain your
he
ass
used-
crack?
Yes. So he was probably 400 pounds.
Right.
The bottom of the jeans.
He had a
rolled up.
400 pound
I think-
ass crack, and now he's only 200.
I don't think he has an ass. I think those are his thighs, legs. I think it goes back to legs.
I think you might be right.
You're right. Those
yeah.
are legs.
Yeah, his ass crack is all the
Yeah,
way
he
up on
says
his
chunky ass legs.
His ass crack's all the way up here.
Dude, why are your legs out, bro? That's even weirder. Cover your legs.
I've never seen the back of someone's legs.
You're right.
The high
we
back
actually
of a
can't
leg?
get flagged for this. because that's just legs.
Legs.
You're right. There is. It just.
There's 2
This
legs.
goes from back to legs.
His legs are so high up on his shit.
Either way, it sucked that they wanted it down. I knew that was going to happen.
Where do you
The
think his
internet's-
asshole
Where-
is?
how do-
Where is his asshole in that whole
I
situation?
could not tell you.
I think his asshole's still covered by jeans.
Down here.
It's over there on
Yeah,
the
it's
right.
all the way. It goes all the way back around. That's the thing. You're right. Like he's not actually showing his full. It's like maybe a quarter of his ass.
His shoe is digging into his ass, whether it be his ass or his leg. His shoe is digging into it. He's gonna have like a red mark, like when you put your
But you
elbows
know
on
this
the
guy.
legs
The
shitting.
specialness of this is not this is just how he works. That's not a
Yeah.
rare occurrence.
No, there was multiple
He doesn't
pictures.
have a care in the world.
There's multiple pictures. It wasn't like, oh, this one time my pants fell down. Every time he gets down on the ground, his ass is fully showing.
And they got right up on top of him in this other one.
Well, this is
Yeah.
like the beginning. This is over the course of a lot of time because he's almost finished the job on the right foot.
Correct.
You think he undoes his belt before he kneels down?
I don't think he's wearing
I
a
think
belt.
there's a belt.
No belt.
Maybe he's addicted to skinny jeans. Maybe he just loves a fucking tight ass jean that just muffins him out towards the top, like a.
What are reverse capris where they're long and they're just like upside down?
He's got a reverse capri.
Maybe he just farts a lot and he doesn't want to soil his underwear while at work.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, oh, I'll just
Um,
fart into the air.
Was nobody else distracted by a certain fantasy football podcast host in the lobby?
Oh, Miss Ann.
Saying, no, dude, we've seen
Frank's
a chick
here.
before.
Frank's here.
Relax.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of
You
ass.
were you just horned up?
I think he was.
While we were looking at the at
Did you lean
ass-
back? and
Jostle
look at
him.
your- you lean back and
Jostle-
look at your
jostle him.
penis.
No movement.
He's not hard.
All right, you can take this down, Avery, this picture.
You can leave it up.
Well, I don't want to, in the spirit of not reposting it.
I mean, he has to know that someone's looming behind him, right? Yes. That makes him all.
I don't
And he
think-
has to know his ass is out.
I'd say he doesn't have to think
I
about
feel
that
like-
because his ass is all the way out and he just feels a breeze going up his ass.
I feel like the left picture, they're standing on stairs and zoomed in as far as their camera phone will go.
Like, think about if you have your fly undone, you can feel a breeze and you're like, ooh, this is uncomfortable. This man has his entire ass out.
Guy's about to get the bag from Dude Wipes.
Yeah. Imagine, do you think that would be uncouth to if that person was doing work in your home? If you just grabbed the dude wipe and just gave him a nice swipe,
no,
and
not
you're
at
like,
all.
"Hey, I'm
menthol
fine."
chill. I think
he'd
Yeah,
welcome
it's like taking off your shoes. Like I'm fine with you having your ass out. I just want to make sure it's clean.
And what if it's like clean? It makes the dude white cleaner. This guy has the cleanest
It's
ass.
like, wow, you
There's no.
bleached the dude white. That's why his pants are down. It'll bleach out his pant. It cleans his underwear too much.
I feel like that's like petting a dog when it's eating, though. I don't know.
Yeah,
you
you're
are right.
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah,
bite you.
it is
Like
bad.
touching a guy's
petting dog
asshole.
like that. Yeah.
Credit card swipe him, he'll bite you.
I wish somebody would be this comfortable in my home. Never will be.
Not even you.
Not
Nope.
even me.
Not
Well,
even.
there have been
you.
men with their ass out in your home before.
Certainly, but just not this exposed. Usually behind closed doors.
He's got kind of loose. Like what muscles have to be loose for you to be able to kneel
I was
like
gonna
that?
say that's a very tough position.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's
he's
muscles.
like a sumo.
But when you're
wrestler.
in it often, you can adapt to it. When I was on the floor playing
Dude,
with
Kyle,
kiddos
could you
and tots,
do this position
I
without the
adapted
ass?
to the Indian style despite my lack of flexibility. You just adapt to positions you're in.
Native American style, crisscross applesauce, even.
Because
Kyle,
if you
Woke
hold
king.
that stretch long enough,
Indian style.
want to make sure double down.
I said Indian style.
style.
but your joints melt. It opens it up, and that's
like a
probably why I
catcher.
can do that. Yeah,
Is he cold? He has a hooded sweatshirt on. Huh.
it probably
It's
has
not
the
that
name
cold.
of his
It-
company on the front.
It looks like a light hooded sweatshirt. I think it's probably 60 degrees.
It's a
out there.
ventilation system, honestly. He
It's
has the vent
awesome.
cracked for his butthole.
Yeah.
If
He
he
just-
stands up, is his penis out?
I think maybe just the tip.
Could he do anything
Tuck
else
it
for a
in.
living? Does he have to do this? because of his ass.
Huh.
I don't know.
A little ass watch over
Good-
here.
Like if he sold cars, would he walk around with his pants at
I'd
his,
buy a
his
car
knees?
from him.
I would too. You trust a man with that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Who's got an ass out?
He's
Don't
got
show
nothing-
your ass.
he's
Isn't
got
that a
nothing to hide.
saying?
Don't show your ass.
He will.
He will.
No problem.
Okay, now we're just.
All right, yeah, let's change it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen it.
I had a question for you, KB. How much do you hate Cinnamon Toast Crunch Shrimp Guy?
I don't. Jensen Karp.
Oh, fuck. All right.
No, I don't hate him at all. I
not?
assumed it was fake. I thought it was just some guy like doing a comedy thing.
It's
Because
very
people do that every so often. They
Right.
find something fake,
Right.
but it really happened.
Like the cards around the city. Like that was fake. The guy who found the whole deck of cards.
Yes, that was 100% fake.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Fake, but
Oh.
Kyle walked around on Sunday looking for
He
cards.
did. He was.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you find
I
any?
spent 2 hours.
And did you find any?
I in my head, I'm like, you're not consciously regarding the pieces of trash on the ground when
It's
you
a fair
walk.
point.
So I think it's very reasonable to find several cards, but he found 52 different ones.
Yeah, that's such a lie.
So he showed his progress pictures. His first find was like 20 cards. He was just like a
okay.
handful of
See,
cards.
that's the part I don't understand. Did he just go like to the dumpster of a casino?
Had to have. Or
And
Yeah,
was like,
dumpster
oh,
dove, yeah.
whoops, I found all these cards.
Mhm.
And what about duplicates? He
Yeah,
didn't
what are
find
the
any
odds?
duplicates.
Right.
Yeah.
Liar.
Yeah,
Like
fuck
he was
him.
just missing a 4 of clubs. Went for his last
It took
stroll.
6 months.
Aha.
No, fuck you.
No, it didn't.
But
It's like getting a straight flush through like for the world for the entire deck of cards.
Yeah.
He got the perfect deck of cards.
Who is this guy?
yeah, find out who this guy is.
He should have
He's
just said
verified,
that
I
he
believe.
got
This
Cinnamon Toast
guy.
Crunch.
This guy.
That would have been way easier.
Either
The
way,
Jensen
it's
Karp stuff was wild though, because he posted the shrimp tails, which was crazy. But then he had a bunch of boxes. He had ones with maggots, ones with
It was a 2-pack in
it
a
was
one
a 2-pack.
box.
It's also very funny to watch this whole thing play out, knowing that Roan went to his bachelor party and is good friends with them. So we're kind of all really famous now.
We're
Yeah.
all in on this, so none of you guys can talk shit. So
I feel bad for him. He's going to be the shrimp guy.
Yeah, no,
Forever.
He gained 100,000 followers. It's got to suck.
100,000?
100,000.
also Topanga was trending.
Right,
Mhm.
but we already knew that because Roan went to his bachelor party.
Who was the most famous person at that bachelor party?
Roan,
Me by far.
by
Why?
far and away.
He said it's like the Bart Simpson "I didn't do it" thing. When it's like everybody like throws their hands up when he like just says it, they go crazy anytime that he
Do the shrimp
mentions it.
tweet.
Do the shrimp
Do the
tweet.
shrimp tweet.
Yeah, basically.
do the shrimp.
I'm gonna start tweeting that at him
Zillion
every
mollusks.
You're telling me a cinnamon toasted this crunch?
Saw that.
Oh,
Fuck.
man. Yeah, he's gonna be a villain by day's end on
Yeah.
Twitter.
I think that he's going on James. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
James
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 Harden.
Charles,
James
YouTube.
Charles was doing a
Franco.
makeup tutorial.
James
with
Harden.
Jensen Karp.
He's doing a one-on-one challenge with
James
James Harden.
Garfield.
What if
Winner
shrimp
gets
in,
shrimp.
in Cinnamon Toast Crunch is delicious?
Yeah.
It didn't look terrible.
Or what if I asked, what if there's shrimp in all Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and what if it's just one of the ingredients and they forgot to take the tails out of one of them?
Yeah. Fuck.
The skin of shrimp is crunchy. No, Owen, you're well versed in the culinary arts.
Yeah, remember that
Correct.
time you sent us pizza for our last show?
That was the
Yeah.
best. I remember that like it was yesterday. I think of it fondly. I often get pizza trying to recreate that memory.
This reminds me of Owen's pizza that he sent with no sentimental value
From
whatsoever.
From the place across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not that how good the meal is. It's the people
You
you,
know,
eat it with.
that's
Remember that time I did my best and it wasn't enough?
Yeah, you know.
That was your best?
You know when they
That
say
day,
like
yes.
it's the thought that counts for the gift. Well, you had zero thought in that, so you get no counting.
I appreciated the pizza, Owen.
What if I was having like a tough day?
Ah, you pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Fucking take those feelings. We should start counter programming to Bailey Carlin's Mental Health Mondays.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy.
Don't. Yeah.
Mondays.
Owen's high school served chili and soup in bread bowls. Is he rich?
Yes.
You
Well, I
went to a
think-
Panera.
I think any town that can willingly ban swimming pools, like that's a fucking baller move.
He got
Yeah.
bread bowls at his high school.
Yeah, that's nice.
It saves on dishwashing.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Whoa, that's almost one of the poorer things.
Do you realize
bread bowls are
Brandon?
poor?
I actually, one of the things you did in detention was wash the dishes.
The
Wash
bread bowls.
Can we stop for a second and just, Brandon, you realize how fat you sound when you're like lusting after food that he ate in high school? Like, you had bread bowls 6 years ago?
You must have been rich. You had the cheapest food in the world. Bread.
Oh my
Living
God!
bread.
I would give anything to be able to eat bread
It's not
bowls.
that he had bread. He had it as his
It's as fat as you can
serving
sound.
device.
To be like,
No,
I want your life.
Fine.
You had bread bowls.
You had bread bowls in high school.
Teach me your ways.
Oh, if I could come back as anyone in this world, it would be Owen as a
Some
16
guys have all the
Those are the
fucking
nice
luck. Brandon, you could buy a lot of bread bowls
No, I
right
understand.
now.
There's a Panera across the street. We can see it.
There's
you can
not
see
a
it out
Panera across the street. It closed.
You should try to get
It closed.
liquidate all your cash into bread bowls. See how that goes.
No, I thought it was a unique thing that we're talking about
it's
high school
unique,
food.
but it's just very funny to be like, man.
That is the sign of wealth. If your high school has bread bowls,
That is the sign of wealth. You said
That's the sign of wealth.
sign of
Wait,
wealth.
did they give you the excavated part of the bowl to dip? Incredible. Okay, yeah, I'm back with Brandon.
This is Brandon does like like the economics expert on the news, and they're like, signs of this economy are very strong. Brandon comes on, he's like, people are buying bread bowls. Looks like we're in a boom.
How old are bread bowls? When did bread bowls come out?
15 years, 20 years.
I would say bread bowls predate bowls.
All right, let me see.
No way. No, bowls are like the first ceramic made.
That's true.
Why did they make bowls?
They were
Bowls
making.
might predate bread.
Yeah, I
No
think they
way.
do. I think
Bowls
Brandon's right.
definitely
Guarantee you they
predate
do.
plates.
Yes.
Bowls predate plates for sure, but I
14
don't think bowls predate bread.
They do.
1427 was the first bread bowl.
Bread used to be flat as fuck.
First writing of the Italian bread bowls was in 1427.
They need.
That's a football.
I want to see a bread bowl on the Last Supper painting.
Bread. The worst is when you crave the bread before the soup, so then it just bursts all over your fucking face.
Yeah.
Or someone discovering.
Just bite
Can't
into
relate.
the full.
I don't understand.
I
Are you
bite it-
eating a bread bowl like a gusher?
yeah. It bursts like a gusher.
like a pumpkin.
He's like, I don't want to
spills
slurp
out.
soup right now. I'm very hungry. Oh my god! Bite into this bread bowl.
That's the thing about bread bowls. The first bite, awesome.
Whoa,
You're just covered in soup.
Did you guys know there's a coffin lid? That's pretty sick in Taiwan.
What?
Texas toast, preferably those cut from the soft loaves popular in East Asia. A layer of crust is then cut away to expose the inside, which is then dug out, allowing stews to be placed in. It's called a coffin lid.
They should have a better name for something that sounds so delicious.
Yes.
That was disturbing to hear, but it sounds awesome.
Coffin lid. We should make us some coffin lids next time you make.
Why do we not have an oven in this fucking office? man?
Right.
Get me an oven.
The boys want to be
Okay,
baking. Let's get an
fine.
easy bake.
Let's
I'll
get an
get
easy
you an
bake.
oven.
What were easy bakes? What
Uh,
was going on
lamps.
there? A lamp?
Yeah.
I think it was a
We were just
air
eating,
fryer.
We were just eating the cupcakes.
I
Yes.
wanted one so fucking
cool.
bad. And the boys' version was where you could make bugs. Couldn't eat the bugs. They were just like rubber.
But they
Sucked.
marketed it to children, to
I
young
watched
girls.
a man make a Wagyu steak in an easy bake oven on TikTok.
Whoa. It's good use of your
Kyle?
time.
What?
You just sighed.
No, I didn't.
Did you hate that?
No. No.
Did you like it?
No.
Did you feel anything?
You're allowed to hate things.
yeah.
Talk. Yeah, thank you.
It is. It's your
Hate it.
personality.
You hate it.
Mhm.
You hate it.
Mhm. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Yes.
okay.
You're allowed to. You don't have to like everything. What is this?
I hate it. All right. What else? Nice shoes, Owen.
Thank you.
Are those new?
Boys. Look at these
Uh,
boys.
Got them like a year ago. I don't
Can I
really
see
wear
'em?
them
Let me
much.
see
Keeping them
'em.
nice.
What are those Jordan? What are those?
11s.
11s. Yeah.
You can't really wear like they're pretty ugly, but they were. I wanted them when I was a kid, and I bought them when I was an adult.
Wow.
Made
See
it.
that?
So you couldn't get them when you were a kid. Wasn't that rich, Brandon?
Yeah.
Maybe his
Red
parents were
Bulls
just
aren't
strict.
the pinnacle.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Did
He
it
wasn't
bring you
listening. Brandon
happiness?
wasn't listening.
Did it bring you everything you thought it was going to?
No, I opened it. It was cool, and then
You just went on with your
the
life.
happiness was very fleeting.
It's a fucking lesson, bro.
It is.
It's the climb. It's always going to be an uphill battle.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Sometimes you're gonna have to lose.
Yes,
Ooh.
there's always going to be another mountain. You know what the fuck this is.
Mhm. It's your best song.
I have a pitch.
Yeah.
We're a YouTube show now. Not internet, YouTube. We can
Mhm.
show man ass or back of legs. I want to do some more visual stuff. I want to have a science fair.
Yes.
We all have a project.
Yes.
Somebody judges. A scientist.
My dad?
That's right.
Okay.
Dr. Ferrone.
So what should we do?
We get to pick our project.
I'm gonna do a Rube Goldberg.
Are
Fuck
you?
Yeah, I was gonna do a Rube
Let's do a
Goldberg.
Rube Goldberg fair.
Yeah, let's just do
We
a
should
Rube
do a Rube
Goldberg.
Goldberg fair.
We
Inside
all do
this
Rube
room,
Goldberg.
right.
Wait, but we
Rube
can
Goldberg
draft what is in
Fridays.
our machine. So like
Yeah.
dominoes will be the first overall pick.
I'll just go
Marbles.
Bowling ball.
Rube Goldberg it starts with one action and
Brandon, you don't.
it's a domino.
You don't
effect.
like the name,
A lot
do
of
you?
actions.
No.
It's
Who
like
make a German?
Is he a banker?
So, for example, Brandon, a Rube
He was alive
Goldberg.
a long time ago. I'm sure he was
Goldberg
racist.
was
A Rube Goldberg,
pitcher.
a Rube Goldberg machine was when Devlin tried to get you to do that ad,
Yes.
and then you called him a bitch, and then he called you a moron, and you pushed him. That was the end of the Rube
That was a
Goldberg
Rube
machine.
Goldberg.
There, I feel
yeah.
like there were you skipped a couple steps.
Action reaction.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
fine.
that.
That's okay. So that's just anything. A Rube
That's just
Goldberg could be
things.
anything.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is more.
Isn't
this
your
is,
life a Rube Goldberg machine?
No. What?
Holy fuck.
Holy.
Life's a Rube.
It's spot the lie.
It's kind of more of an an engineering fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah.
Is science engineering?
Science and engineering. I feel like a lot of science projects are just engineering, right?
We should make a volcano.
Yeah.
I know. No.
Ah, fuck. You're right.
How about the
That's a good point.
We all got assigned volcanoes to do in like 6th grade,
Yeah.
and I got
Those are
Mount
the worst.
Aconcagua, the only extinct fucking volcano on the
Yours
list.
is
So I didn't even get to have
defunct.
mine
Yours couldn't
explode.
The mound of
I just
dirt?
made a mound of clay. It
Yeah.
was tall as fuck.
was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Did it come off good?
Yes.
Speaking of volcanoes, Frank's back.
Yes.
You want to go grab him?
Yeah, I'll grab him.
Say what's up.
He's got a the vac on.
Yep. What's wrong?
I'm the grab guy.
Oh yeah,
You're the
Brandon,
you
go
grab new
him.
people.
Yeah, but we can't trust you anymore because then you just leave and never come back.
Also, where
One day.
where are we
I
gonna
heard it
put
was
him?
2.
It was too.
I heard when LD was here, you just left.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. That was fair though. We kept calling you by your full name.
I don't think I left during. Yeah, I did leave
You
during.
did.
the
Yeah.
You
LDS.
left
Shit.
immediately.
That was a
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A day though.
Yeah, you
Shit.
it was right
Popeyes.
there.
It was Popeyes?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You've been doing a lot of Popeyes lately, and I don't want to have an
He's
intervention.
a growing boy.
But you're a growing boy.
Yeah.
I hope it's the fish.
You're
I-
such
I
a
just
good
hope it's the
eater.
I
fish.
had the fish.
Okay,
I had
good.
the fish. Yes. We had, I do have to eat better this week because we had a rough weekend of eating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
fat. It was
Yeah.
fat.
Very, very.
Dude.
It was a thick weekend.
Oh yeah, fat as fuck.
I woke
Brandon.
up with a stomachache every single morning.
Did you experiment?
No, I did
It's
not.
legal in Illinois.
I
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
thought this was. Did you tell them this?
I actually did not.
I didn't either.
Well, who told somebody?
It
Somebody.
might have been me or Roan.
You didn't. You weren't there.
No, well, I was there.
You text me in the midst.
No, I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Absolutely
Said I'm
not.
You
so
said I'm looking for beaded door
Okay,
hangers.
that's
Yeah.
not what I was. All right.
You said I'm so
Why did
blazed.
I check my
Remind
phone
me,
as if I-
remind me of this text on Tuesday's Yak.
Yep.
Wednesday's Yak.
I spent. Me and Roan enjoyed each other's company in the alley behind the restaurant. Fine.
And then we laid on the ground for 5 hours and looked at fractals.
I think you
Fine.
should do it more.
I think you should too.
I thought your anxiety was way lower.
So I thought, okay, so I was terrified of being on camera though, and I just sat there in the sunglasses and didn't say a thing on stream for 4 hours.
Just be a sunglasses
Who
guy. then.
cares?
That's fine. That's fine. And then I got home and I spent probably $80 on room snacks.
Nice.
And did you enjoy the snacks?
Oh, there were Oreos, there were mixed nuts. It was a lot.
Those
Lot
are just
going on.
ugh.
mixed?
My mouth just
Just what-
dried up.
Whatever was in the fucking room, I ate it.
you
I had a good time. I had a
You
good
shouldn't
time.
be ashamed. It's
shouldn't be
legal.
ashamed.
And I only coughed the first time.
There's
Ah.
coughing's fine.
Yeah,
There's a guilt. There, you don't have to feel guilty.
I don't.
It's 2021.
Yeah, I'm good. I enjoyed myself.
Fuck yeah.
Had a good time.
Let's get blazed.
So second time I've done it since I've been here
Whoa.
with Roan.
With Roan.
The other one was a Doug stream, and I was a defensive coordinator. And again, I thought I never shut the fuck up. I didn't say a word.
You watched it back?
Yeah, I did not say a word the whole time, and I thought I'm talking too much.
Oh.
And you never said anything.
Yeah.
Too much inner monologue.
Go grab Frank.
I'll get Frank.
So where's Frank? Where are we gonna sit, Frank?
Frank can sit over there, can he?
Don't get sidetracked. I know your attention span has taken a hit ever since you started fucking blazing.
It robs you of your ambition. That stuff will. KB, what's in the works, brother?
What's in the works?
Yeah, what are you working on? Like, what are you thinking about? What's next for you?
What is next for us?
No,
Who's
no,
talking to you?
For you.
That goes hand in hand.
Certainly does. Yeah.
Yeah, the old Nick and KB train. What is next for you?
Trying to think. We got some stuff up our sleeves.
We do.
What?
Where are you guys going next?
What?
Non-coastal Florida.
Florida's
Brandon's eating.
mostly
What
coastal.
the fuck?
He's at Big T's desk snacking.
I told
He's
you.
moving his hips.
We're going to
The
Sea
man
Caucus.
can't stop.
Sea Caucus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And-
we are.
NJ?
It's more than just a train station.
Nice.
There's a bonefish.
Jeff D. Lowe wants
Out.
to take us on a tour of chain restaurants, and we're going, renting a car,
Why don't you?
and there's a hotel there that's connected to an Outback, and
Can
we're going.
Can I?
Yeah, you can come.
Well, yeah, I'd like to come, but also you should go to Indianapolis for that. That's where all the chains, like it has the most chain restaurants, and that's Indianapolis. They test out new menu items.
That's Columbus as well.
in the chain restaurants in Indianapolis because they know that if it hits there,
I've said it once. I'll say it again. I was the first citizen.
You've said it plenty of times.
I was
don't
the first.
say it again then.
I don't know it, though. I don't know it.
say it.
KB, you say it.
I don't either. I don't either.
I already forgot.
You're
to
the
be
first one
honest.
to bloom
No,
in
I
an
know.
onion?
Say every other word. Say every other
It was
word.
a sloppy Joe.
Say every other word.
Okay, hold on.
Say every other word.
Every other word. Person try.
Wait, what was the first?
Was
No,
The
the
first
person
castle.
write it down. Give him the pen so he can write it down, and then he can do it. Yeah, write it all down, and then do every other word.
Okay, Brandon, you have a pen.
I think we just found the one limitation to Nick's brain.
Frank was eating lunch, much like he had Chick-fil-A. And
Much like you.
much like me, I got Chick-fil-A today as well.
Brandon came back with a nugget.
And he said, "Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right there."
fantastic.
Start the clock.
Can I just warn you guys? Frank's carrying a bag.
Yeah, we saw him.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
of his.
He's a hype beast.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Gucci.
What's like the YouTube show, like record shopping, like what's in your bag? We'll do it with Frank. It's like, yeah, it's pus.
Oh,
Oh man.
It's my pus.
Speaking of YouTube, Kyle, can you tell me real quick, is David Dobrik done forever?
I barely followed it. No, but the YouTube fandom is aggressive. They don't take anything, especially whatever happened, rape, sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
They're not cool.
I
That
watched
is
the
aggressive
video.
to
I
not
was
be cool with rape.
They're aggressively against rape.
They're crazy.
Uh-huh.
But is he? I didn't even know who he was.
He
until-
won't be done for.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
cried on
Frank
camera.
the Tank.
Do you guys mind if I say something really quick?
Yeah.
I, the non-employee, to a Castle Joe gut certificate.
You were the first person to try a sloppy Joe at White Castle.
Yes, I was.
Wow, Owen, you knew the story though.
No wheels on that chair, Frank. Sorry about that, amigo.
Better than the old chairs, though, right?
Frank is back.
Frank is back to save the day. Frank, what's going on, my good brother?
Get this
An absolute pleasure to have you back.
headphones set up and
Yeah, help him out, Owen.
there we go.
There we go.
And we are in. Yes, Frank.
Frankie.
Good to have you
Yeah,
back, brother.
brother.
Good to have you back.
It's great to see you, Frank.
It's great to be back. I was going stir crazy. Still got the wound vac on, which is
Yes,
you see
yes.
what I'm
Is it
carrying here.
sucking you right now? Is it?
It always sucks.
Oh.
Now you know what? You know, there's just something that the one thing is, if a vacuum doesn't suck, then it doesn't work.
It's not a vacuum.
True.
That's right. Frank, one of the things that I enjoyed the most while you were incapacitated was you mercilessly skewering Lil Sasquatch. I think that he doesn't get enough of it, and I think that you gave him a little rookie hazing. You threw him in the stall and gave him a little swirly, a little noogie for Lil Sass.
Well, while in the hospital, I didn't have many channel choices, so TBS was one of the only bearable channels. By the way,
Yes.
network prime time.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, man?
That's all you could watch.
This sounds like a stand-up set.
Oh,
I mean,
It still does.
Basically, CBS basically has like one show, and they just go boom, boom. I mean, it's like going through the
Is that a
the
license
video
plate
graph.
factory?
Yes,
that
that's
was
what
kind
I
of
I think
cool.
that or was it a Xerox machine?
Xerox machine.
I was gonna have you
thought it
spit
was
some
a
bars
production
over
line.
that
Yeah.
too.
That was
We'll
fire.
loop it.
Do
We'll
that
loop
again.
it.
Do that again.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I see
we
it now.
might be,
We'll loop
might be
it.
in the works for a new theme song.
Let's
Yep.
loop that.
Yep.
And NBC's got the
Oh, what
That one's going to be a tougher
Is that a
sample.
No, that'll be the bass.
That's going to be a tougher
Yeah.
sample.
We'll use that as a synth.
beatbox.
I
Is
mean,
that NBC just shitting things
Yeah,
out?
what was that?
shitting things out.
Shitting
Shitting
things
things
out.
out.
Go. Do you hear
Speak
it?
Frank.
very
You get
high
that
asshole,
onomatopoetic shit?
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the Newark flea market, Frank. And you know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
The Newark Flea Market, you walk in there, and the first thing you think is, oh my God, I made a wrong turn. I'm going to die.
It's the trade. Puts
It's
the
that
flea
bad?
in flea market. Yeah, it's trash.
Did you ever purchase anything from there?
No, but I'm pretty sure everything in there is stolen.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Frank, did you expect the standing ovation that you got when you returned today? Because that was nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah.
I'm
But
glad.
yes, he did expect.
Yeah.
Of course I did.
Yeah. Come on, you're Frank the Tank.
Oh, man.
One thing I'm glad about is the studio looks beautiful.
Yeah.
like it, huh?
We don't have those torture chairs anymore.
I know.
torture chairs are
These
gone.
are
These
these are
are-
perfect chairs. This is what
No.
this is what it's supposed to be like. You're supposed to sit here and be comfortable when
You
you're.
can't roll back and forth, to and fro.
He doesn't like
They
to
have
roll back
faux
and
wheels.
forth.
You don't have to go back. You
I like
just
to
had
scoot a little.
You just had to push the chair. You don't have to I mean, come on.
What do you think of the tables? The balance beams.
Yeah, these are.
Skinny as all hell.
I mean, it could be a little thicker, but I guess the laptop might still fit on here. The MacBook.
We're balling on a budget here. But Frank, more about Lil Sasquatch. I was hoping that you were going to get into the
Well,
tales
anyway.
of you roasting him.
Anyway, I'm watching Endgame Sunday night, and
Avengers Endgame?
Yep.
Nice.
When they have, and of course, Endgame. It's 5 minutes of movie and then 7 minutes of commercials. And nonetheless, I always say no less than 40 times they showed this advertisement for this upcoming show called Chad. And I don't know who the actress is. They said her name once or twice. And she is playing a 14-year-old awkward boy. And the way the way
I'm
he
seeing
looks,
now.
the way he looks and the way he walks, or she, I should say she, as this 14-year-old boy, just reminds me of Little Sass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. You got that. You nailed that.
I didn't know it was a woman. I didn't
It
know
was
that
a- it
a
was
woman
a-
plays her.
What is it? A girl?
Yes.
Yes, it's a like a 40-year-old.
Nassim Pedrad.
Yeah, that's his name.
Sass does look much like Nassim Pedrad.
And then if you look at the trailer itself and the way the kid talks, it just the mannerisms in the body, it just reminds me of Little Sass.
Ha.
So he was pretty pissed off when you said that, Frank. He was. You might have just started a war
Go get
with.
Sass. Let's
Not-
just
he's- I don't
roast
think
him.
he's here.
He's
He's
not?
not here.
Why?
I didn't see him.
Where
He's
is he?
Doug's sitting in his seat.
He's not here.
Is he
Why?
still in North Carolina?
Where is
He
he?
was here yesterday.
He's working from home.
Does he have-
Frank,
what,
so
is he
did,
sick? He have COVID?
No.
Why is he working from home?
He said it gets his creative juices flowing better.
Oh boy.
Creative
jerking
juices.
Yeah.
Creative
Yeah,
juices. I'm home, and I have no creative juices. I come here for the creative juices.
True.
Yours are getting sucked out of you.
I know. Are you worried about that at all?
No, I'm just glad that my knee's healing up. I got to go for
Same.
a debriding tomorrow. So if it doesn't hurt too much, I'll come in around noon again.
Nice.
Debreeding?
Mm-hmm.
Debriding.
What's a debreeding?
Where they like scrape scar tissue and things like that.
Ugh.
Come on, Ron.
I'm
Any
an idiot. I
um,
thought that was a arthroscope. I don't know.
any fan gifts sent to you?
Someone sent me a get well monkey,
Nice.
Oh,
Yes.
An actual monkey or a stuffed monkey?
stuffed monkey.
Very
And
nice.
of course, I'm still getting the unboxing. Someone sent me like this wound care stuff I'm supposed to put on my leg, and the nurse looked at it and says, "Oh, I got to see the doctor if I want to use that."
Yeah.
I mean, looks like it might be something that's good.
Tell the doctor to mind his own fucking business. That's your
Yeah.
leg.
What do they know? You got a pitching wedge as well, didn't
Yep,
you?
I got a pitching wedge.
Nick, I suggested we. Get
I know
you
who that came
something.
from, though.
That we what?
I texted Nick and Jeff. I said we should get Frank something, and they said they were too afraid to disappoint you.
What would you have gotten
Wow.
him?
Whoops.
Well, I did.
R2D2's talking to me.
I was afraid the Rut's hut wouldn't travel well.
You were gonna get him. I thought you said you were gonna get him season tickets to the Mets. You don't want to do that? You could still do that.
I
Would you
want to.
accept that, Frank? If Nick got that for you?
Well, I got the 20 game plan.
Right. He said he was
that's
gonna.
the whole game.
He's like, hey, he's got 20
that's
games.
the
Let's
smarter
get him the
option
other
because what if the
60.
Mets end up breaking your heart,
There's
which they
81
do
home
time and
games.
No,
time
they're gonna
again?
be really good
You
this
don't want to
year.
be stuck with season
Do it,
tickets.
Nick.
Yeah.
Do it. That was
Commitment.
great.
It was a good
job,
idea.
Nick.
Nick,
Did it.
Nick.
Nick got him tickets. Season
Nick,
tickets.
I got season tickets to the Devils, and they fucking suck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Still
Doesn't
goes.
care. This is the
There you go,
experience.
Nick. That's really nice of you. Really nice.
We are all pitching in
No.
1% of our salary.
No.
Oh no,
No, God, no.
Okay.
Brandon, did you frown or smile?
I
At
looked
that.
at Dan.
Okay.
I didn't frown or
Trying to
smile.
gauge
But
what you make.
yeah, so. Well, hopefully I get this damn thing off me.
Yep.
It doesn't travel well, but I finally found a way. Like at least I could like stretch it out, put it on my passenger seat, and drive. And I got a nice little walk in yesterday. And
I saw the
weather's
video.
getting nice.
Yep.
It is beautiful outside.
Vignettes coming. More vignettes.
I mean, I can't wait to. I came back to the office because I just enjoy the company. I enjoy coming on to Yak. I enjoy doing the rundown and anything, and just doing like the helping out people in their content. People helping me out in my content. I mean, that's what that's
what it's all about.
Damn.
That's what it's all about.
Oh,
That's
bro.
I'm getting a little sentimental. I agree, Frank.
And of course, this weekend's been friggin' ruined. I mean,
Whoa. All right.
There
Well,
went the
there
sentiment.
goes the sentiment. Yeah.
I thought about. I thought we'd maybe be able to watch the games here, and then all of a sudden I find I get an email. They're turning off their water this weekend.
Oh yeah. But it's standalone games, remember, so it's not. You don't
Yeah.
need multiple TVs.
Maybe on Monday night.
Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday I have to go get some Darvance ads.
I probably be here
TV.
Tuesday night if you want to. Maybe I don't want to speak out of turn here, but
Get a chocolate basketball.
get a chocolate
Oh,
basketball.
wow.
stop.
Just for Frank, though.
No,
It's
for everyone.
I mean, but maybe next week we'll see about that.
Okay.
But
I'm just throwing that out there. We don't have to.
Maybe
I doubt they
championship
make chocolate
game.
basketball.
But yeah, I enjoy watching the games here, and even if I can watch them at home, yes, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's funner than watching at home.
Yeah.
And Mr. Tank, is it true that you'll be moving in with Mr. Duggerton?
Well, that's a possibility. I mean, I need to get out of my apartment.
Yeah.
It's
What about Ralph?
Yeah, exactly.
well.
Who cares?
Oh wow.
It's, at the end of the day, you have to live for yourself.
You're not a Ralph guy.
He can stay. There's
Ralph-
technology. He can stay in touch
Ralph,
with Ralph.
I'm gonna stay in touch with him, but yeah, it's just too small. I mean,
You think Ralph wouldn't leave if he could? You think Ralph wouldn't leave Frank?
Do you think Ralph would leave
Ralph
you?
would do the same.
yes, he would.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with Ralph. Ralph only has one thing, and that's a dog.
Well, and the Colts.
And the Colts.
Yeah, the dog and the Colts.
One tangible thing.
right.
In his
I'll
Colts
life.
never
are
get
tangible.
over him thinking it was 5:30 p.m. when it was 5:30 a.m.
I'd argue
Ralph.
that has never happened in history besides that time.
Ralph.
Those are the two most
Confusing
opposite times.
5:30 a.m. and p.m.
Tell that
Well, it
story.
was-
What happened? What happened?
Now, to be fair, it was in December,
Oh, okay.
Right. So
Yeah,
it's dark
all
either
the
way.
time, Yeah.
so it's dark either way.
And what happened? He just walked outside and he said, "Is it?" what
Yeah,
happened?
yeah. I
You
was
saw him at
actually
the
I was
dumpster.
actually coming. What was it? It was like the 30th. It was like the day before New Year's Day,
Mhm.
New Year's Eve, and I was just coming back from like the store and making a couple of runs here and there. And he goes, "What are you doing up this early?"
And it was 5:30 p.m.
And yeah, and I says it's 5:30. He goes, "Yeah, it's 5:30." I says, "No, it's." He goes, "It's 5:30 morning." I goes, "No, it's 5:30 in the evening."
What was his deal? Was he tweaking? Or?
Why was he up that early?
I don't know. He's walking his dog.
When did
Technically,
he go
it's
to
very
sleep?
early. Yeah.
But it's the weirdest time because, like, when would you have gone to sleep to think that you had slept until 5:30 the next morning? Was he on like 20 hours of sleep?
I think so. I think he went to sleep at like midnight and woke up at 5:30
Well,
p.m.
he likes
dog.
He likes calling. JJ After Dark, which is going to be going after
To-
dark.
Yep, that's going to the ringer now. Yeah.
I mean, Has WFAN's roster ever looked so weak?
No. No. The answer's no.
No, it's not true.
The answer's no.
Oh, okay.
Do they still?
I mean, what's it gonna be? Chris Moore? I mean, you ever listen to Chris Moore? The name of his show should be Chris Moron Sports because he is a moron.
Get him.
Do it for Jay Moore too. Do Jay Moore now.
No.
No,
Fuck yourself.
Well, you know Jay Moore's from Verona.
Of course.
Oh, so much respect to Mr. Moore then.
Yeah.
Target has a line of clothing called Verona.
They do.
I knew it.
Well, I'm
sounded
talking
familiar.
about Verona, New Jersey.
I know. I was talking about the Target
That's where
clothing
the
line.
Capulets and the Montagues were from, correct?
Yes.
Verona, Italy.
Very
Wow.
nice. Brandon.
Did you read that book?
You read that on the toilet?
No. Yes.
You read goddamn Romeo and Juliet?
Shakespeare?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
That's such
we
what a
all have to read
fucking
it in high school?
flex.
Who's your favorite character?
Mercutio.
God damn, he's right. That's everybody's favorite.
That was such a fucking flex.
God
You never
damn.
looked so worldly. I want to
Brandon
fuck you
Walker.
now.
Yeah, I know. We'll talk.
Brandon. Who do you guys think the 5 most famous people alive from Chicago are? 5 most
Common.
famous
From
people.
Chicago or associated
Common.
with Chicago?
Associated with Chicago.
Kanye.
Kanye,
Who's it
West.
from?
Michael Jordan,
Frank,
Jim
who are you
Belushi,
thinking?
John Belushi, Jim
Okay,
Belushi,
so they're making the same mistake we made.
Jim Belushi,
Where's Abraham Lincoln from?
everywhere,
Springfield.
parts unknown.
Springfield.
He's
Well,
alive.
I would say the 5 most famous people from Illinois. You have to start with Barack Obama.
There
Yeah,
it is. There
fuck.
it is.
Don't get political though.
Frank thinks
We're
about
the
it
5
different.
most famous people from Arkansas.
Oh.
Bill Clinton,
Bill Clinton,
Yeah.
Sam Walton.
Sam Walton,
Corliss-
Levon Helm.
Corliss
pull.
Williamson.
Oh, good pull.
Nolan
Sarah
Ryan.
Jessica Parker.
What?
Is she from Arkansas?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, how the fuck do you know that?
I love those teams. 40 Minutes of Hell.
Yeah. Scotty
Fuck,
Thurman.
man.
Well,
They
you
were
know,
fun.
Jerry Jones is actually from Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
true. He played for the Razorbacks.
There's a 5.
Jimmy. J-
Corliss, Jessica Parker, Jimmy Jones,
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
I'd
and-
match that roster up against any state.
Give me your
Right.
starting 5 versus our starting 5.
I would put Belleville, New Jersey's top 3 over 35 states.
Well, we got
What are,
Elaborate.
what are their top 3?
Frank,
Frank.
take it away.
Tank.
Frank's number 1.
Frankie Valli.
Yeah. That's Jersey Girls.
Well, the Jersey Boys.
They have
Oh,
3
Jersey
Franks
boys.
that are
Shit,
better
my
than
bad.
everywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Jersey-
Jersey.
This dude's never seen a play before.
Jersey Girls.
Yeah.
Why did I think Jersey Girls? Damn.
Yeah, no, the Jersey Boys are actually from Belleville.
Love it.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra.
No, he's from Hoboken.
Fuck.
Everybody knows that.
Joe Pesci.
Joe
Oh.
Pesci, Frankie Valli, and then the guy from My Chemical Romance.
And Frank the Tank.
That's
Gerard Way.
That has to be better than New Hampshire.
Yes.
Yeah, you know
tried Jed Bartlett.
the Wade brothers actually live 2 blocks from my uncle.
Who are the Wade brothers?
My Chemical Romance.
Shut up. Do you like their music, Frank? Have you ever listened to it?
I've heard a couple of songs from them, but I'm not
I don't
that
think
familiar with them.
you don't like music in the conventional sense.
What are you
He
called?
does.
What are
He
you
likes yacht
called
rock.
if you're from New Hampshire?
I
Hampshireite.
my musical taste basically ended like 1990.
Mine too.
So
98 for me.
no new music.
No.
I kind of respect that.
If someone came out with new yacht rock, would you listen to it?
Yeah, Hall and
Maybe.
Oates.
Maybe.
Come back.
I mean it's just there's not enough instruments played anymore.
Yeah.
Agreed. People are playing them on their computers.
Fucking like that.
Fake
I like
one.
that.
This can't be right.
Here's another famous person from Belleville, New Jersey.
Mount Rushmore.
Connie Francis.
Connie Francis.
Connie Francis.
Isn't the gym at the middle school named after her?
Yes. Well, not the gym, the auditorium.
Jesus Christ.
You could actually see it if you drive.
Kyle,
And
do you
it's
ever
a high school.
You could like learn Mandarin or something
Yeah.
if you wanted instead of this.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Now,
The pronunciation's tough.
next door to Nutley is Nutley, New Jersey, and we got.
I saw the vignette
we
that you
got-
made of your walk through Nutley.
Who's Nutley got?
Nutley's got Robert Blake and Martha Stewart.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Martha
pretty good.
Stewart.
And who would be the third if you had to go their top 3?
Well, umpire Phil Cuzzy lives in Nutley.
Oh, there we go. What'd you think, by the way, of the ref in the NHL who got kicked out because he called for a makeup call? Did you see that?
It's a little much.
That was a little much, but you know why? I guess the NHL didn't like that, and they were embarrassed, so they fired him.
Yep. That's exactly. Yep.
I just don't understand. To talk about it really for a second, why do you fire him? Like no other official gets fired for that in any other sport.
Makeup calls exist.
Right.
Move
Yeah.
on.
In every sport.
Yeah.
And like they're just trying. I think they're being overly protective of their league or something because
Very weird. Very strange.
other officials will just mess up the most obvious calls
And
and,
then
face
just do the next
no,
one, yeah.
no repercussions whatsoever.
Right.
We have an important question on this list, Frank. Maybe you could even check us
Oh,
out on
yeah.
the
That's
other.
actually good for you, Frank.
This is from Stephen Che. He didn't even know Frank the Tank would be in today, and apropos of nothing, he asked, what goes best with celery? And he gave 5 options. Blue cheese, hummus, veggie dip, peanut butter, or other.
Other.
It's other.
Other being.
The trash can.
Oh, man.
Frank, if I had ants on a log right here, you'd
Yeah, I
nibble
was
on,
gonna
you'd
mention
nibble on
ants on
said
the
log.
Frank, would you say the hummus video is one of your Mount Rushmore videos? Because I actually had a friend of mine ask, he saw your tweet, you had the Andy Dalton song when you were in the hospital, and I retweeted it, and he was like, who is this Frank the Tank guy? And I sent him a bunch of videos, like, I'm jealous that you get to go down this rabbit hole. And one of the videos I sent him was the hummus. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think
that
it,
one.
it shows your true talent, though.
No, I
There's
sent him.
videos that showcase your skill.
Yeah, I sent him the
I mean, that's the
original.
only video. That's the only video that so far got picked up by MTV and put on Ridiculousness.
True. I sent him the original video of you getting mad on
Chanel
the news.
West Coast was geeking.
I sent him the hummus. I sent him your interview with Chan-Ho Park in like 1995.
That was my favorite.
That show.
You
sent
vented
him-
between two ferns.
I
sent in the power outage.
I think the Power
No.
Outage is a classic.
Super Bowl sandwich is up there.
Birthday buzz cut.
Birthday buzz cut. Yep.
Sleeper pick. I like when you made a prime rib. It looked delicious.
Yeah.
That was
But
good.
those were my first 3 that I sent him.
You were also in an ad with Ice Cube.
Yeah. You're in like, is that a cameo
Yeah.
ad? What
Which
is
is
that?
insane.
There's an app called Solitaire Cube,
I've
and
never
it's
seen
you.
Wait,
and
you know, have we ever talked about
It's
this?
you and Ice Cube
And like
and
Sarah
Cedric the
Silverman?
Entertainer.
Yeah,
I've
did you
never
not get
seen
paid
it.
It's you
for
and the
that?
boys.
You got to get paid for that,
I've never
Frank.
seen
Is
that.
Frank a king of comedy?
They replaced DL Hewley.
Frank is the new DL Hughley.
I mean, if it's associated with Cameo, maybe.
Wait, so you're getting no check from that? Did you even get reached out to by that app?
We should get our lawyers on this.
Here, it's Ice Cube.
Snoop Dogg's on it too.
New game called Solitaire Cube. It's a twist on a classic. You play real people and you win real prizes. You could win gift cards.
So you had a script.
You read a script.
Do you know?
Did they buy it on Cameo?
Frank, you're the face of Solitaire Cube. People.
This is the first I'm hearing about this.
No way.
It's you and
No
Cube.
way.
Wait a second.
You better
Frank,
be getting paid.
They're using your likeness. That's a likeness grab.
We'll sue their ass, Frank.
He's caking.
Maybe it came through Cameo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they would just they
How many
paid-
cameos do you do? You don't remember doing Solitaire Cube?
He knows exactly what happened.
I've done 30,000 cameos.
30,000?
Yeah, you better move apartments. You're a fucking millionaire.
Frank,
what
you-
the
Frank,
fuck?
you're- Frank, you're a
Let me see
millionaire.
how many cameos I've done. I've done a lot of cameos.
Frank, you're a fucking,
Yeah,
you're an
he's a
actual
literal
millionaire.
millionaire.
30,000?
Liquid.
Let me,
How much does it cost per cameo?
Let me see. That might just be how much I've made on Cameo. Hold on.
That makes more sense.
Well, still, that's a lot of fucking money. I'm still
Squadouche,
pissed.
baby.
Let me see.
Good job, Frank.
Where's my
30,000.
stats?
Frank, you need to start doing Gary V shit and like telling people how they
Yeah.
can diversify their revenue streams. If you're just making
Where's my,
$30,000 in passive income,
Okay, okay.
Gary V had one today.
It's
that was
30,000 I've made.
What?
Something like that. Yep. Close to
You've
30,000.
made 30,000?
That's double
I've made,
Brandon's salary.
I've done
Full next
just
one.
over 3,000 cameos.
Wait, so
What is that?
oh, you
I
made $30,000.
Yes.
And so, how much time would you say it took to do 300 cameos?
3,000.
3,000.
I do. It takes me 1 to 2 minutes to do each cameo.
By the way,
3,000 cameos,
1
right?
to 2 minutes.
we're gonna end in a second because we have stool streams today. But this Gary V post is probably he's a narcissist, but this is beyond. He wrote, "I'm the person the 12-year-old me was looking for."
What?
He's literally saying that 12-year-old him was looking for a role model like him.
He sucks
Yeah.
his dick so much,
Yeah.
dude. He should come work for us.
That's incredible.
Yeah, you should work
Yeah.
for us.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
He'd come in here and be like, you need a mural.
Yeah.
You need a mural of yourselves.
Yeah,
One
let's
thing I
put-
would do in here, some baseball cards and a mural.
Yeah, so maybe 8-year-old me, maybe then 12-year-old me, then me, then also me.
Me.
He was just rolling, somersaulting, sucking his own dick.
That's an unreal quote.
Yeah.
12-year-old me.
Can I get a quick poll? We don't have to do a debate. My friends asked me to ask this. Do you think there are more individual Cinnamon Toast Crunch or chairs?
We've done this.
More
shrimp
individual cinnamon
tails.
toast
You mean little
crunch.
pieces of cinnamon?
We've
each
done.
piece?
We've
You know,
done
no one
this.
ever expects Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but he's always coming to the rescue.
What?
No, we're not.
1 second.
Hold on.
Is he talking about Captain Crunch?
Are you talking about Captain Crunch?
Oh no.
Well, Captain Crunch is the king.
No,
the goat.
he's a military
What
man.
was the
He's
joke?
Captain.
Was the joke?
I forgot what it was, a cartoon. It was like a Cinnamon Toast Man.
Oh, I do remember
Yeah.
that. Yep. He had a piece of toast for a head.
Yes.
Yeah.
As cartoons.
And shrimp as a body.
Mhm.
Shrimp is a body.
They swam everywhere.
All right, let's wrap up. See everyone tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Frank, great to have you back. Genuinely great to see you today, and great to have you back. Happy you're on the mountain.
Well, hopefully the breeding goes well tomorrow, and I could come back in tomorrow. If not, Friday, and getting back on track and getting back in action.
Love it. And maybe a chocolate basketball on Tuesday.
And the
We'll
Frank and the
see.
Frankettes stomping Team Yak for the one.
What the fuck,
What?
KB?
Point.
What?
Yo,
Why are you
bullshit.
trying to-
Fuck.
why are you trying
Bullshit.
to
That's not
sow it?
happening yet.
But it will
Yeah, should not be on
eventually.
Why are you trying to sow
What
dissent?
the fuck?
We should what?
What'd you say,
I
Brandon?
said you shouldn't be on the 100th episode. I've been on 80 episodes and y'all get the 100.
Welcome inside Stool Stream Stadium for another edition of Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Jake Marsh alongside the one and only Ben Mintz. And Ben, we have some rock, paper, scissors today. But first, we are going to preview our ping pong matchups. You still have time to make those picks on the Play Barstool app. I believe they're open till 2:15 Eastern Time. This was a rescheduled broadcast from last week. Ben, you're playing, I'm playing.
Oh, yeah.
But the first matchup is actually a long-lasting rivalry. It is Frankie Borelli and Hubs. And then we'll move on to Ben Mintz against Smitty. They're running it back for the third time. And then it's me and Hank, the only person to take me down inside this office. Hank and I going at it for what seems like the zillionth time. Ben, but let's start off with that first matchup right now as you multitask here. Clip that mic on as quickly as you can. Starting things off with I'll let you deal with that first. Frankie and Hubs are first. Frankie, a record of 5-3. Hubs, 0-9. Still looking for that first win. Now, don't get us wrong, Ben. He is much better than that 0-9 record.
No, and look, I talked to him last week. He said he's got his confidence back. You know, it seemed like he had some bad mojo. We saw body language was a real problem in his last match. It kind of felt like he was out of it from the start. But look, we had a conversation. We kind of sit by each other in the office, and he said, look, I got my mojo back. He played some great games off the stream, and so I think we're going to see a new Hubs today.
So question 1 is the series winner, Frankie and Hubs. Who's your pick?
I still got to go with Frankie. I mean, Hubs, look, he may be more confident, but you still can't, you are what your record says you are. He's 0-9 right now. And so I'm glad to hear he's feeling better, feeling more confident, but I still got to see it.
Would you say sweep or 2-1?
I'm going to say sweep until I got to see Hubs win.
All right.
I know he's talking. I love hearing the confidence, but I got to see action first.
He needs to see it to believe it. On to question 2. It's game 1 of their match. Now we made it easier for you. There's only 3 options. It's 0-33, 34-38, or 39+. Which way are you leaning here?
I think I'm going to go with 33-39.
Okay, so no, it's 34-38 and
34-38. I'm sorry.
34-38.
I think Hubs is going to fight and lose like 21-15.
Okay, yeah. So that would be the 21-13 range to the 21-17 range. Moving on to our second match, which involves you, so maybe a little biased here, but series score between you and Smitty. You guys have gone at it before.
Well, look, we played 2 matches. I'm 4-0, but of those 4 games, all 3 of them either went to deuce or were 21-18 or closer. I won 1 pretty big. So, I mean, I think it's going to be a heck of a battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go 3 games. I'm going to try to close this out in 2. But it's one of those series, don't be fooled by the 4-0 record. Because there was 21-18, 21-19, and 24-22. I've been glad I've come through at the end and closed.
All right, so that is question 3, the series score. Question 4, the margin of victory in game 2 between you and Smitty. 2-4, 5-8, or 9+. You think it'll be tight?
Look, it's one of those things where 3 out of the 4 matches have been very, very tight. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it be a tight game. It could go either way. I'm just going to hopefully come out on the right side of it again.
Absolutely. Moving on to our third and final match, questions 5 and 6. This is where you make your money, hopefully the $7,500 progressive jackpot. It is Hank versus me, series score.
Well, look, it was a huge deal when Hank beat you 2 times ago, and I know that was the end of you wearing the tie playing. Yep. You know, I know you take Hank very seriously. You bounce back strong against him last time, and so I'm going to go with you. I'm debating 2 or 3 games. I'm gonna say you win in 2, but they're both close games.
All right, and question 6. So if you say 2, remember question 5 and 6, they are very similar to each other. You have to reflect your answer in question 6 of what you're picking in question 5. For example, Ben just picked me in 2, so it's going to be a lower number. But if you think it's close, what number are you saying?
I'm going to say you win 21-18, 21-16. So
right.
that means 39
and 35. 75.
75.
So, yeah. So make sure if you're picking in 2, it's probably a number, between like 60 and 80 if it's 2. And if it's 3, probably something between 80 and 110.
Yeah, certainly. And I also want to mention highest jackpot we've ever had on the Play Barstool app, $7,500. And we give a little extra time and leeway generally.
Yeah.
So download the Play Barstool app. You get a free chance to win $7,500 watching us play ping pong. What could be better?
Absolutely. So that's $7,500, and we'll have that coming up shortly. But now we shift our focus to the debut of Rock, Paper, Scissors. And let's throw up the rules for you in RPS. Ben, each match is going to be 1st to 10. Sudden death, no win by 2. So if we get 9-9, it's all the marbles. Both players have to lock in on each other's eyes. There's no looking under the table, and they must say it out loud. Each player does have 1 timeout, and we will take a break at 5 when someone reaches 5, and when someone has match point at 9.
Look, I think there's a lot of metagame to rock, paper, scissors. People are going to say it's all luck. I think it's all about getting in someone's head. It's the levels of thinking. And so I'm very curious. Tommy has shown me some strong intellectual property before. Let's see if it carries over here.
So you see Tommy and Doug's. Let's pull up the bracket. It's a 32-person bracket. You can make your picks. I believe Hank wrote a blog about it or on Twitter. You see Tommy and Doug's on top left portion of the bracket. Their match 1. We will have 3 matches today. It's Tommy and Doug's, Trent and Nick, and KB and Smitty. So this is the round of 32. The winners go on to the Sweet 16. And without further ado, I believe we are ready to go. 1st to 10, straight up. Tommy on your right, Doug's on your left. Both players will play under the table and maintain eye contact. We have our official Vibs who will announce each winner after each round.
You ready for this?
Are we going?
You tell me.
This is going to be interesting for Viv.
Gentlemen, roll your sleeves up.
Officiating a rock,
On
paper,
your go.
scissors. This is going to be, I'm very curious to see how this goes.
Godspeed.
Samesies.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
And Tommy's on the board with the rock. What do you think of that decision to open up with the rock there?
Look, like I said, when you come with Tommy, I feel like Tommy is going to be tough to beat when it comes to meta games. So, we saw it with surviving Barstool. Let's see if he can keep it going.
All right, long way to go.
On your cue, boys.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy. Scissors beat rock.
Nope, scissors certainly do not beat rock. Rock beats scissors there,
Rock.
Vibs.
Wait.
Vibs, what? Did he throw scissors?
Did he throw scissors?
I had rock.
He wins. Sorry, 1-1.
Does
1-1.
win that.
Well, now I don't trust Vibs at all. I mean,
Like I said, I thought the officiating would be interesting for this.
yeah, I kind of wish we could see ourselves.
Hey,
Here's a replay here. Dog certainly threw the rock, and Rock does smash the scissors here.
Tommy, the replay is not good for you on this one. You're gonna have to.
Hey,
you can't book them all.
Hey, as a four-sport ref, it's tough learning a new game.
All right, so it is 1-1. I'm glad we caught that. We don't want to mess up the score. So 1-1.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
Oh, how about that, Ben Mintz? They went paper 3 times in a row, and then they both escaped the paper.
Well, one thing I'll say is Doug's, you got to look at Doug's career as an offensive genius with the air raid.
Yeah.
He knows the levels of thinking, and that coaching skill could apply to rock, paper, scissors.
All right, so Tommy now on the board, or now in the lead for the first time. Yes, 2-1.
Well, second time in the lead, but
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And Doug's ties
on
it
the
up.
board.
That's our first paper covering up a rock today.
Hank, do you want me to say what they have under the table?
it's 2-2, right?
Okay.
Can we get a count?
Whenever you're ready.
2-2?
Yep. Whenever you're ready.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Doug's.
Oh, Doug's the 3-2 lead now.
2 in a row for the coach, and he's up by 1.
Got some momentum here.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie. Go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
And Tommy ties it up. It's interesting, Ben, because no one's really able to grasp a lead here. Both players are punching back after a loss.
No, and it's back and forth battle. And both of these guys do have a background, like I said, that I think lends itself to rock, paper, scissors as far as just knowing
On your guys' go.
the levels of thinking and the metagame that comes in here.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie. Go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I don't feel good about this.
I don't feel good either.
Tommy.
Doug's gut was right. He didn't feel good immediately, and Tommy once again takes the lead.
4-3, 4-3.
Can we have a break when one of them gets to 5? Is that correct? Okay.
On your go.
Tommy trying to stay loose here.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Hank, am I talking to one of them?
Tie. Go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy, you're going a little early.
I don't feel good about it. I mean, I can't see.
Tommy.
And Tommy is the first to 5. We will now take a halftime break here. It's Tommy 5, Doug's 3, and we actually have our sideline reporter, Roan, who's alongside Tommy Smokes, up by 2 points right now.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Tommy Smokes. Now, Tommy, there was a little bit of an incident there with Vibs. Was he trying to fuck you over?
No, I mean, he was actually trying to help me, I guess. He gave me a win when it should have been a loss. So if he wants to mess up like that, that's more than appreciated.
And you're a psychological gamesman. What are you seeing in Doug's eyes when you look deep into his soul?
He's a good competitor. I mean, rock, paper, scissors, it is a lot of luck, but there's some strategy involved. You got to be able to read a person, and he's doing a good job. He's worthy.
Tommy Smokes likes reading. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Tommy and Roan. So now we see a 2-point lead with Tommy here, Ben.
Okay.
What do you think he needs to do to increase this lead?
Well, I think Tommy needs to just keep doing what he's doing. I think he's got a good head on his shoulders.
On your guys'
and
go.
he kind of survived. Doug's had that run. It was 2-0 Tommy, then 3-2 Doug's, and then it seems like Tommy's taking control. This break could be good for Doug's, maybe to change up the momentum.
You can go whenever you're
All right,
talking
down to the
about.
table. All right. Second half.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
And Tommy's on a run here, up 6-3.
Tommy wins, yeah.
Okay. Timeout.
Doug's calling timeout.
Timeout. You know, I think the reason for that is we've seen Vibs go around and announce the winner. He just announced Tommy as the winner there, so a little bit of a different groove there.
Yeah.
Pick it up at the pace.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Fair enough. Well,
So Doug, I'm curious how Doug's kind of regrouping a little bit. What do you think's going on in his head right
Yeah,
now?
I don't know. Tommy's doubling him up right now. Doug's used that timeout at a good spot.
On your go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
7-3 Tommy. He is now on a roll, up by 4.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
Tommy not stopping at all. He is up 8-3, and Doug's is in big, big trouble.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ty, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
One more for Tommy. He's won 5 in a row and has match point.
Looks like Tommy's kind of solved the air raid
I
here.
think it's
today.
actually 7 in a row, but that doesn't matter.
Tommy kind of solved the air raid here a little bit, maybe.
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Doug's.
Doug's needs a miracle, now down 9-4.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tommy.
And Tommy Smokes is on his way to the Sweet 16. An impressive second half. Ends the match on a 7-1 run and eliminates Coach Doug's in the opening round.
Tommy Smokes is right. 10-4. What an impressive showing.
So Tommy is on to the Sweet 16. Unfortunately for Coach Doug's, it's the end of the road, and he is with Roan.
Guys, yeah, I'm down here with Coach Doug's, who absolutely got his ass handed to him by Tommy Smokes. Now, rock, paper, scissors, a game of chance, purportedly. Were you just suffering from bad luck, Coach?
You know, I don't want to say that luck had anything to do with this. Tommy is a great competitor. One of his pupils is much larger than the other, and that threw me off immediately. I don't think I ever recovered from that.
When pupils are larger than the other, it suggests that there might be some kind of substance use going on. Are you going on the record accusing Tommy Smokes of using performance enhancers?
I am not, because only one was larger than the other, so I don't know if that means he only inhaled in one lung. I don't know what that means, but something's up.
Well, Tommy Smokes might be a little fucked up, but if you think that he's lost right there, well, you've got him fucked up. Back to you guys up in the booth.
All right, thank you so much to Roan and Coach Doug's, the first one eliminated, but we have 2 more matches here today. Up next, Ben Mintz, it's Nick and Trent. What sticks out to you between these 2 competitors?
This one ought to be interesting because Nick's got a crazy-ass mind. And so I'm very curious to see how that's going to be translated to rock, paper, scissors and see what kind of skill set and see if he has any kind of jokes or anything he can, what can he do? Trent's pretty even keel guy. He's going to be a hard guy to rattle. So I'm going to see if Nick can use anything to get Trent off his game.
Yeah, of course, Nick had that cold streak in the Jenga tournament. He and Frank the Tank really could not get a win going. But now a fresh slate here under the table of rock, paper, scissors. Our second match in this round of 32 is just about ready to begin.
Under the table? And you look at each other. So they're going to have to lock eyes and then throw it under the table.
Jake, can you say the rules again?
Yeah, so we are going to play first to 10 each match. Each player must maintain eye contact. Sudden death, no win by 2, and you must say RPS out loud. Each player does have 1 timeout, but we will take a mandatory break when someone reaches 5 and someone reaches 9 for game point.
Is that clear, boys?
Yeah, I go rock every time, Trent.
So there you go. Nick starting with the
Rock,
gamesmanship
paper,
already.
scissors, shoot under the table, and I'll say who wins.
Go paper.
Can we get those sleeves rolled up?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Correct. Sleeves
Okay.
rolled
I'm
up.
curious here. I actually think Nick means he's going rock here. We'll see. He says
see
he's
if
going
he's
rock,
right,
and I think
yeah.
he's kind of metagaming, and I think he is.
Mind games have begun before we've even begun.
On your guys' go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ty, go again.
Did go
Told
rock.
you.
I know, and I figured you were going to do that, so hopefully you don't
why
continue to
didn't you
do
throw
that.
Every
paper?
time.
Don't. All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Nick.
And Nick
Nick
does
goes-
not
You
lie. He's
fucker.
up 1-1.
Fucker.
See,
Trent
All
took
right.
the bait.
yeah, he took the bait.
All
I
right.
thought he was serious. I thought he was going to do it. He was going to do rock.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Trent.
All right, he didn't lie again, and Trent took advantage
Nick's
that
done
time.
4 rocks in a row so far.
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Trent.
Now he's taking advantage. Does Nick change here?
I mean, I think you have to.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Nick.
Nick,
Yep.
Nick,
Nick
Nick,
goes.
Nick threw the scissors.
He had
but
no
you got-
choice.
Yeah, but you got to say Nick is
Rock-
Nick's
wait,
dictating
yeah.
the match right
Okay.
now.
Tied at 2.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Trent.
And now that's Trent with the rock. 3-2.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Trent.
Fuck! Yes!
2 in a row for
Yes!
Trent, and he's up 4-2.
That felt like a break. That felt like I broke
You
him.
got to wonder how Nick did in school with how immune he is to paper.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Trent.
Another one for Trent. He is at the halfway point on
What's
a
the
little bit of a
score?
roll here. It's 5-2 in favor of
Timeout.
Trent. Nick can't believe it, but we're going to send it down to Roan, who's with our leader right now.
Trent, Nick and his weird brain. Am I right?
It's so weird. And he did tell me he was going to throw rock every time. He started doing that, but then we started to mix it up a little bit more, and I think I broke him at some point. I feel great about where I'm at. He does have a weird brain, but I feel like I have the advantage right now.
Psychological gamesmanship, but are you going to be the one who's dragging his luggage out at the end of the night?
Yes, I am. No doubt about it. I feel fucking great.
He feels fucking great, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Roan. Yeah, it is Trent on a roll right now. He's at the halfway point with a 3-point lead down to the table for the
score?
second half of play. 5-2 in favor of Trent.
First to 10. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Nick.
And here's
Nick. Nick throws his first paper. That's his first one of the entire match.
It is.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Trent.
And Trent punches back. He's doubling up Nick right now, 6-3.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Trent.
How's he doing this? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Nick.
Nick's still alive, down 7-4. Remember, each player does have that timeout.
Time.
Oh, they call it. What do you think of the timing of that one, Ben?
That
right
was like
before
one of the,
they're about to
that
go.
was like the field goals at the end of the game in the NFL.
Yeah, the last
when
second.
the kicker's already kicked it. It's interesting. It certainly was a late timeout.
Yeah, here's a look once again here. Nick's going to call it at the last legal second. Oh, and he calls time just as he's hammering that rock out.
Ready?
Let's see if that rattles Trent a little bit here, maybe.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nick.
And it benefits Nick. He's now down by 2.
Timeout.
And now Trent's going to use
Trent a little
his.
flustered. I think Nick may have gotten him with the timeout.
So remember, Trent led this one 7-3. Now Nick's won 2 in a row. Both players burn their timeout. You can sense the momentum changing.
Yeah, I do feel that. And Nick, the late timeout maybe threw Trent off his game. Nick got the next point. And now all of a sudden, 7-5. This is an inflection point in this match for Nick. It seems like he's got some momentum.
All right, 7-5 in favor of Trent.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Point Nick.
And here comes Nick. It's a 1-point game. A chance to tie it up.
Trent did sound awfully confident in that earlier interview today.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nick.
And we're tied.
we're
Seven.
tied.
4 in a row for Taraney. Even.
I was way too confident. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Trent.
And Trent punches back. It's 8-7. He ends the 4-0 run.
You cut the tension.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nick.
We're tied again.
Wow.
A heavyweight bout. 8-8. Remember, no win by 2. It's straight to 10.
There will be a timeout after this point, though, because once somebody gets to 9.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Trent.
Match point Trent. 9-8 in favor of the man from Iowa. A chance for each player to take a deep breath. Nick's back is against the wall. He's down with Roan, down 9-8.
Nick, your back's against the wall, but you've just mounted an incredible comeback. What were you saying to yourself in that timeout?
I was saying, Nick, you got to mount an incredible comeback, and that's exactly what the fuck I did.
And that's exactly what the fuck you did. How'd you do it?
I just put my fist to the palm and threw some shit out, man. And, I'm flustered right now. I'm nervous. I'm just focusing on my next play. It's going to be scissors.
It's going to be scissors. The psychological games are continuing. Let's see if he's lying. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rowan. So here it is once again. It bit Nick in the behind to start off when he said rock.
I think Nick's lying this time. Last time I thought he was telling the truth. This time
Will
I think
Trent go rock? Because if Nick's telling the truth, he will go to the Sweet 16.
I think Nick's lying this time.
Here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nick.
He went scissors again.
And this is it. Sudden death.
You got to admire Nick just saying, here's what I'm going to do, and making sure.
9-9, winner take all.
Okay.
A trip to the Sweet 16 on the line.
Okay.
This is it for all the marbles.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And Nick has done it! Nick has done it! What a comeback by Nick Traney!
From down 9-8, Trent can't believe it. Nick's mind game sends him to the Sweet 16, where Tommy Smokes awaits. Wow, what a finish.
What a comeback by Nick, too. Just the resiliency. I mean, he was getting buried in this match. Trent might have hurt himself kind of calling it early with that cockiness in that interview we heard earlier, too.
Nick goes paper, and it sends them on to the next round. Look at the defeat on the look of Trent when he found out he was eliminated. Oh, no. And ecstatic for Nick. And he's on to the Sweet 16. He's with Roan. Or for Trent. Trent's a loser. That was a terrible toss, but on to Roan.
Thanks, Jake. Trent, you just got to watch those closing moments, the pure emotion. What are you feeling right now?
You know, it hasn't really sunk in yet. I was very confident at the halfway point with my interview, and I still felt good even when Nick made his comeback. And I felt good when it was 9-8, and then I felt good when it was 9-9. Yeah, he played the mind games, then that one did work on me. He said he was going to throw scissors. He got in my head, but I still felt confident, but this one hurts, I'm not going to lie.
The fulcrum around which this match bent was the timeout that Nick took. What was going through your mind when you lost all that momentum?
Yeah, it rattled me a little bit because I felt like I was already starting to throw, and then he called a late timeout. Yeah, it just took me off my game, took me out of my rhythm, and it was a big factor, I will admit.
Fellas, Trent said that he'd be dragging Nick's luggage out, but it looks like it's going to be vice versa. The luggage man is going back to Iowa. Back to you guys.
The luggage man's back to Iowa.
A lot of March sadness with Iowa's performance against Oregon the other day, and this now. Tough couple days here.
All right, so congrats to Nick. He is on to the Sweet 16. We do have one more match today before we get into table tennis. It is KB versus Smitty. And if you thought Nick would bring mind games, I think we're expecting the same from KB, right?
Look, yeah, KB's, who knows what's going on in his mind, too. I mean, literally. I feel like Smitty's going to have to do some serious adjusting here. I do believe KB's going to play some mind games. Smitty, old Wally veteran, though. I feel like he's going to be able to adjust a little bit.
All right, let's refresh the players on the rules once again because it is, of course, their first time playing. Each match is going to be first to 10, sudden death, no win by 2. You must maintain the eye contact every time, and then Vibs will announce the winner. Each player gets 1 timeout. We'll take a break at 5. We'll take a break at 9, plus the timeout. So send it down the table for our third and final match today.
All right, boys, you heard him. Let's roll those sleeves up. We're going rock, paper, scissors, shoot under the table.
Right
Keep
here?
it under the table.
Under the table.
Is this your cell phone, KB?
Cell phone.
Yeah.
Is this the first tournament rock, paper, scissors in Stool Stream Stadium?
It is.
I got to say, it's pretty damn entertaining.
It is.
That last game.
I remember you can make your picks online. Hank made a bracket. And most successful bracket wins. We're going to keep that open through the rest of the week, so you'll have some free winners because you already know that Tommy and Nick are moving on, plus someone who wins this today. So trying to help you get those winners.
You're right.
So down the table for our third and final match.
Hands under the table.
Rock, paper, scissors.
On the go, or
Yeah, you gotta look each other in the eyes and go rock,
made that
paper,
seem
scissors,
like
shoot.
you were gonna say go.
No,
Okay.
no, on your go.
You want to go rock, paper, scissors or 1, 2, 3?
No, you gotta say rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Delco. Right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again. Keep those hands under the table, KB. On your go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Timeout.
All right, Smitty's going to use his lone timeout. Ben, it's been a weird start to this one. Both players can't get a read on each other.
Yeah, you see them both kind of feeling each other out. You kind of see this sometimes in big sporting events and with so much on the line. You see kind of slower starts, a lot of mental games, a lot of mind games going on, and we'll see who can get a lead here first because right now, hard to judge.
Yeah, so Smitty used his early. Now let's send it back to the table. We're still tied at 0.
On your go, boys.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Wow.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Finally.
KB.
And KB's on the board first. He gets the rock to take a 1-0 lead.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Wow.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
2-0 KB. He goes scissor.
What are we playing to?
10.
10.
There'll be a break at 5.
We'll go 10.
Oh, KB feels like he has momentum. That kind of
Yep.
match. He feels like he feels good. You got a little smile on his face already.
Thank you.
Feels like
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
3-0 KB. Smitty in an early hole.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Smitty.
And Smitty's on the board. It took until round 11 to get his first point, but it's still a long way to go. 3-1 KB.
Only 3-1 though. He's certainly not out of it yet.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'm waiting on a call from somebody.
And here comes Smitty, 2 in a row. A chance to tie it up here.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
KB strikes back. He's up 4-2, trying to get to the halfway point here.
You got to wonder if Smitty's going to regret calling that timeout.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Smitty.
But there's Smitty. It's 4-3.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Smitty.
We're tied at 4.
There will be a timeout at the next.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
KB gets to the halfway point
Rock,
first.
paper,
He leads.
scissors, shoot.
Tie. It was a tie anyways. Yeah.
KB, come here. Put the
5-4 KB.
Put the drink down.
We're going to take our halftime break presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer.
Hell of a battle we got here.
Yeah, we've played 17 rounds just to get to the halfway point. Let's send it down to Roan, who's with KB, up 5-4.
Guys, I'm with KB. Now, at the beginning of the match, they said that you have to keep eye contact with your opponent. Was that the hardest thing for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You went 11 points in a row, or 11 matches in a row, without him getting a point. What is it like seeing him come on this furious sprint in a comeback towards your seemingly insurmountable lead?
It's pathetic, yeah. I feel ashamed, yeah.
If Smitty beats you, what are you going to go home telling yourself about yourself?
I know there's not much strategy or skill in this, but losing to him in any game that involves thinking or, picking between 3 combinations, it's embarrassing.
Embarrassing indeed. Let's see if KB can stave off that embarrassment. Back to you guys.
All right,
Man, KB taking some shots there at Smitty. Let's see how Smitty reacts.
Yeah, it's interesting because our first match was 22 rounds, our second was 23. We're at 17 and it's only 5-4. So if you took the over in rounds, you're going to win. But it's 5-4 KB, time for the second half.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
Now it's KB 6-4. Smitty once again in a little bit of a trouble.
Inflection point here in the match.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, KB, you got to say rock, paper, scissors. Smitty has rock.
Point for Smitty. He's now down by 1. KB, a warning from our official Vibs to say RPS out loud.
Mm-hmm. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Smitty.
And we're tied at 6. Here comes Smitty, a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, I think Smitty motivated.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You both got to say it. It's a mutual thing.
Yeah. Okay.
KB not opening his mouth.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Tie, go again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
KB takes the lead again. Smitty misses out on an opportunity. He's up 7-6.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
KB once again. He leads by 2.
Now, on your go.
What is the score? 8-6?
8-6 KB.
Yep.
There'll be a break at this point when you get to 9.
No need. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
Match point KB. He goes 3 in a row after Smitty ties it up. And now Smitty needs a miracle to come back and stay in this tournament. He is down with Roan on the wrong side of match point.
Smitty, some harsh words from KB in his halftime interview. What did it feel like having someone say that about you?
Sure. What was that?
He said he's short, I believe, maybe trying to take the steam out, a little 8-mile tactic from KB.
Gotcha.
He is white. He is a fucking bum.
Yeah.
He does live in a trailer with his mom.
Well, KB is a very intelligent person who can count to 3 and use these 3 rock, paper, scissors tactics. So
Is he messing with you by not saying the rock, paper, scissors out loud?
no, I think Vibs is messing with me more, saying KB.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're blaming the refs, so we're against the rules. But Smitty, you still have time to take this one over. Best of luck out there, brother.
Thank you.
All right, it is 9-6 KB trying to close this out and move on to the next round. Smitty needs to win 4 in a row to keep his tournament hopes alive.
I will say that break at the 9-point could be good for Smitty. KB had a lot of momentum before that whole time.
Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to showcase my real skill, and I'm going to try to make it 9-9. I'm trying to lose.
Oh, look at this.
3 in a row.
Trying to extend the match here.
Trying
Let's see
to
if it
throw
works.
the game and rock, paper,
On your
scissors.
go. Not throw the game.
No,
Get
just-
to 9-9. Make it a. All
right. So what are you going to throw then?
I'm going to make sure I lose to you.
Okay.
In 3 straight.
This is fascinating. How do you adjust to something
If
like
you
that?
tell me where you're going to throw, then I'll just throw the victor.
You ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
KB.
And KB moves on to the Sweet 16. A 10-6 victory over Smitty. We were tied up at 6, and then KB closes it out quickly, wins the last 4, and he is moving on to the Sweet 16 in the winner's circle with Rome.
KB, this game showcased psychological manipulation. How did that feel?
I think it did on accident. I think it actually got to him.
How did you get to him?
I don't know.
In what ways throughout the match could you tell that you were getting to him?
I don't know. I think he's fine.
Eloquent as ever, KB. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much, Rowan. So that'll do it for our opening day of Rock, Paper, Scissors. This is the round of 32, so congrats to Tommy, Nick, and KB. They're moving on to the Sweet 16. We'll have more competitions throughout the week. You can make your picks. I believe Hank put it on the blog and his Twitter, and these are free winners. You can make picks all the way up to Friday. So make sure you pick Tommy beating Doug's, Nick beating Trent, and KB over Smitty because they are all officially through to the Sweet 16. Now we're going to step aside for 2 minutes and be back for our ping pong competition, a $75 $100 progressive jackpot up for grabs here on Stool Streams presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Revenge. That is what a bunch of players seek today inside the Triple S. 3 rematches of former competitions with a chance to get even between winners and losers. And a record progressive jackpot on the line right now. Live from Stool Stream Stadium in New York City. Welcome to another edition of Stool Streams, presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer. Alongside Ben Mintz, Jake Marsh on hand. Thanks for joining us for this record jackpot giveaway. $7,500 up for grabs via the Play Barstool app. And Ben, we have Frankie and Hubs, we have you versus Smitty, and we have me versus Hank. A great triple header today.
Yeah, and you mentioned it. The theme is revenge. I mean, these are matchups we've seen very, very recently, and so it's going to be a lot of players that know each other extremely well. And I'm curious here in this opening match, we've talked a lot about Hubs struggling lately. I know he said maybe he hadn't had his most favorable schedule. Well, certainly doesn't get it easier here with the rematch against Frankie. But Hubs, he felt a lot more confident when I talked to him last week, and let's see if he can back that talk up.
Let's dive into this match for a little bit here. You see the 0-9 record from Hubs, but he's played elite competition throughout the season. Meanwhile, Frankie above 500 at 5-3.
Yeah, no, Frankie has been impressive so far. Hubs, to me, it's all mental. I mean, the body language last time, I thought it was over before he even started. But I think he's coming in here with a new swagger, a little more confidence today, and he's going to need it because Frankie's a hell of a tough opponent.
Yeah, Frankie beat Hubs last time. Here's the rules of Stool Stream's table tennis house rules. Best of 3 to 21, win by 2, suckers serve, 5 serves each. Now, Ben, the live ball rule, why don't you explain what that means to those who are new to Stool Streams?
The live ball rule means that it can go off anywhere and the point's still in play, whether it goes off a wall. Except the back wall. So if it goes off the camera or a roof or a side wall, it's still in play. And certainly that can affect the match.
Yep. All right. The players are warmed up, and now it is time to begin our first of 3 matches. This is questions 1 and 2 on the Play Barstool app. Frankie and Hubs going at it for the 4th time in their career. It is 3-0 Frankie in this rivalry, and they are PINGing it right now to see who will serve first. All right, so it's love, Frankie to serve on the left of your screen, Hubs on your right. And we're away with a service error from Frankie, so it's love 1.
Very important start here for Hubs. I mean, coming in, confidence has been a little bit of an issue. He needs to jump out to a lead here in the first game.
Even at 1, and Frankie goes for that forehand, but misses a little bit long. And Hubs is up by 1.
We got 1 ball.
We have 1 ball. There's a ball under the table.
Okay.
There's also a crushed ball under the table.
1, 2?
Yeah.
That's a let. Oh, nice dig from Frankie after Hubs gets help from the net. That one's long from Hubs. 2-2. And we're even. Another good rally here. That's what we're going to see for the majority of this match, Ben, is long rallies because these guys know each other really well.
Yeah. Hubs down 2-3, first serve. Now 3-0. Hubs kind of got away with one. That was not his best serves.
Sorry.
4-3 now. Frankie with the early lead here, battling back and forth.
Oh, good shot.
All right, that one into the net for Frankie. We actually do have the numbers in from the Play Barstool app. Remember, $7,500 on the line, and it is questions 1 and 2, which we are tracking right now as Frankie goes long there. Question 1, series score. Frankie 2-1 is the most popular pick at 46%.
5-4.
Frankie in a sweep at 31%. Hubs 2-1 at 14%. And Hubs in a sweep at just 8%. So Hubs the heavy underdog here with just 22% of Stoolies taking him in this match bet.
Yeah, well, you can't expect that. I mean, the Stoolies are going to be looking at, whenever you're trying to bet on games and analyze it, you're going to look at the past record. It's hard for the Stoolies to take Hubs, though, in 9 spot.
6-5.
Ooh. Ball
That got me going.
Little break there for Hubs.
We've seen the net come into play a lot in these first 12 points.
5-7? Yep.
Hubs 5-7 lead, though. Got to feel pretty good about a start here.
Frankie goes for the forehand once again. Not clicking early on, but a long way to go.
Yeah, Frankie, we've seen a couple of forehands where he's probably gone for a touch too much here, I think. Well,
there's that forehand. It's only a matter of time, right?
Yeah, well, his forehand's a deadly weapon.
6-8.
Good shot. Back and forth matchup here. 8-7 Hubs now serving.
Goes with the slice. Predominantly a backhanded player into the net there. And Frankie evens things up at 8. Frankie, we caught up with him last week before this match. He flat out said about Hubs, he refuses to win, he can't win, and it's the most pathetic performance we've seen in the stadium yet. Some big words there.
Well, those are big words. Maybe coming in with a touch too much confidence, possibly. We'll see here. 9-8 right now, Hubs.
Hubs holding his own early on. Nice. We're even at 9 in this even match in our first set. Catches the edge. Goes the forehand there. That's rare. And he gets the slam. Frankie tried to do all he could to get it back, but it was not enough. And Hubs is the first to double figures.
10.
Yeah.
That one's long. We're even at 10.
All right. Still bad. It kind of feels like they're still feeling each other out here in game one.
Oh, help from the tape.
A lot of balls on the tape, as you mentioned, Jake, so far here. Let Hubs leading 11-10.
Nice backhand slice, but there's the forehand there. It's interesting, Ben, because these two players' game styles are so opposite. Frankie loves the forehand, Hubs loves the backhand.
I don't think you're going to win in Stool Stream Stadium much hitting short balls to Frankie's forehand, from what I'm seeing. And
remember, question 2 is also at stake here.
Come on,
it's the
Eric.
total points in this game, and the most popular pick is 34-38. An overwhelming 68% took that number. 21% took 0-33. And 11% took 39 plus.
Right now, it's going to be, if you took less than 32, you're not feeling good because this one looks like it's going to the wire.
Remember, the 34-38 range, the significant favorite at 68%. That would be a game 21-13 to 21-17.
11-14.
That's what you're rooting for if you took 34-38.
Oh, that's so stupid. 12.
Now it's Frankie getting help from the tape.
Big point there. I feel like Frankie's getting a little momentum.
Making Hubs move all over the place.
Get down.
And that's too long.
Frankie with a 4-point lead now, trying to separate.
Oh, but Frankie once again, that's the third miss on the forehand this match.
Well, you can't blame him. That's his bread and butter is putting away forehands.
13-16.
And he's got a lot of confidence, so he goes for a lot.
Now it's Frankie into the net. Hubs has an opening.
16-14.
Yep. Frankie serving once again. Making Hubs move so much. I
hate this thing.
Does not like the locker. Frankie up by 3. And you can make it 4. The forehand clicks there.
God, I fucking hate Jake Marsh.
18-14. Hubs taking it out on the broadcast booth. Now down by 5.
It is a little interesting when you're playing and you can hear the play-by-play and commentary.
19-14.
You got to just block it out, though. You can't let it affect you.
And it is set point in favor of Frankie, 20-14. Oh, that's long, 20-15. Remember, if you have 34-38,
why was Frankie
you
serving?
want Frankie. Oh yeah, Frankie should not be.
Yeah, y'all
serving
screwed
right
that last point. Frankie shouldn't have served at 2014. We have a ref. Where's Spider? Sorry. No, so does that point? That was not Frankie's serve.
No.
That point that Hubs won because it's 20-14. He should not have served. I'm guessing it goes back to 20. I don't know. We need a ruling. I'm not the man for
Yeah,
the job.
stand by. We apologize.
But Frankie was not supposed to serve at 20.
That's a great get by Ben there.
I was about to keep going.
Yeah.
I was ready.
Yeah, we did go over the rules. Just waiting on a word from Commissioner Lockwood here on what the appropriate course of action here. So Frankie did win a point when he should not be serving. I believe we are about to get a statement from Commissioner Henry Lockwood to patch up the score.
Hubs will serve.
Okay, does the 2014 point count or not that Frankie served?
I lost the.
It was
2014.
It was 2014 and he served.
And then I
But it wasn't
served,
supposed to be a
lost the-
serve.
2014 is his serve.
Okay. That's what I think the correct ruling is.
Okay.
I think that's a very fair ruling by the commissioner.
All
Can't
right.
count a point that he wasn't supposed to serve.
There you go.
All right.
Ball don't lie.
Yep.
Okay. 5 match points still here for Frankie.
16-20. Oh, it's 16-20. Remember, 34-38. You still have 2 points to work with. That's long, and that's it. 37 points, 21-16. That is huge for the jackpot giveaway, Ben, because 68% correctly picked 34-38.
And a good match there, back and forth. Frankie kind of separated toward the end. Could have gone either way, most of it. And I'm curious to see if Hubs can bounce back here. It does seem like Frankie has some momentum going into game 2.
Yep, all right, it is time for set 2. The players switch sides, of course, and it is Frankie serve on the right of your screen coming off that 21-16 victory. All right, Ben, how about your keys to the match presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer?
I think Hubs' mental state here after losing that first game, it was a close game back and forth. How he responds is going to be everything here. Because it's going to be awful hard to beat Frankie two in a row here to dodge that 0-10 record.
And how about for Frankie?
Floating.
Frankie's got to keep doing exactly what he's doing. I felt like he was a little rusty at the
2-1.
beginning of game 1, but I thought he played excellent down the stretch. And he's putting away forehands, even though he just missed that one. If you're Frankie, you got to feel pretty confident right now.
Takes game 1, 21-16. Looking to keep Hubs winless. Hubs, meanwhile, he actually was upbeat before this match. He said he felt better about everything going on, and slowly but surely, he will get there. He needs to stay positive versus Frankie and try to be in every single point. He just can't hit ball short to him. So a different mentality from Hubs than what we're usually
You can still see his body, even though he lost game 1, his body language still is much improved today.
Ooh. There's that forehand from Frankie once again, though. Clicking right now early in set 2.
5-3, Frankie leading. Unforced error there by Frankie.
Yeah. Oh, and Hubs needed that.
If you're trying to pull off the win here, Ben, you can't have the service errors, right?
No, you can't. What's interesting with this matchup is both these guys aren't hitting the biggest, there are a lot of rallies because they're not hit. You're not seeing huge serves here. Oh, there was one.
There's some help from the net from Hubs. Still very much in this one, down by 2. And now it's a 1-point game, a chance to even things up. This is the backhand into the net.
He really
claps his paddle.
He wanted that point to tie this up.
There's that Frankie forehand once again. That one does not miss a beat, and he's up by 3. Hubs to serve.
Nope.
Oh, he misses the meatball.
Shut the fuck up,
And
Jake.
it is 6-10.
Oh.
There's an error from Frankie. Hubs still very much in this one.
Oh, he's definitely in it. But this is the inflection point. He's serving right now. We saw Frankie kind of separate around this time last time. Now Hubs down 4. He needs to win these next 2 points on the serve.
That one's long. So Frankie keeping the door open for Hubs. Down by 3. From the tape, catches the edge. That one hit the net, but did not hit the table.
No.
So that is Hubs' point.
So Hubs
and that's
did
3 in a row. We're going to actually take a look at that one once again. It was a little bit of an illusion there, Ben, because you heard it hit something, but it hit the net, just not the table.
Key point here, too. Hubs really needed this to make just missing off the net. And so now 11-9. I mean, it could be anybody's ball game.
Yeah, remember, we were tied at 10 in that first set before Frankie pulled away, but now he's up by 2. That one's into the net, and Hubs a chance to tie. Making him run, and we are even at 11. Here comes Hubs with some momentum.
And nice movement by Hubs, too. Frankie moving him around, and Hubs doing a great job to adjust.
Hubs with the rare forehand.
Wow.
Taking a bag of tricks out of Frankie's brain, and now he is in front. It is 12-11. Hubs. How about the Hubs forehand? We're not used to seeing it.
I mean, he ripped this thing, too. Just crushed it. Perfect eye contact, follow through everything. And you got to feels like Hubs has got a little pep in his step.
That one catches the edge. Still in play, and it's long. Hubs by 2 with all the momentum right now. 11-13. 14-11. Hubs in control. Can he keep it going on his serve?
Hubs won 7 points in a row.
Oh, he went for it all there. That was a heat check, wasn't it, Ben?
It was. You can't blame him, though. I mean, he was down,
kid's watching.
He was down 11-7, ripped off 7 points in a row.
Everything
you can't blame him for feeling himself a little bit.
14-12 Hubs.
That hurt. Had to.
Oh, an ace! A swing and a miss from Frankie. And it's 15-12.
Shit.
You can feel the momentum on Hubs' side right now.
That one's into the net. 15-13. There's the backhand slice.
Ooh.
Cannot catch the edge that time.
Fuck yeah.
And now it's Frankie a chance to tie it up. Hubs by 1. Into the net. We're square at 15. Service back to Borelli.
You think this is mentally getting to Hubs a little bit? He had a lead here, trying to break this losing streak.
We'll see. Frankie gets help from the net. Hubs moving a lot. That one's long. 4 in a row for Frankie. He takes the lead. He goes the backhand. Oh! Another heat check, swing and a miss.
We're tied at 16.
I felt like Frankie hit that so hard he almost cracked.
250 miles an hour.
Frankie went for it all there. He was starting to feel it a little bit, but it was into the net, and we're tied.
We're also frozen.
Once again.
Okay.
I mean, I felt like Frankie hit that ball so hard it sounded like the ball cracked.
16 all. Second set. That one misses, and Hubs is in front once again. Frankie can't believe it didn't hit.
I can't believe that didn't hit.
16 serving 17. Hubs moving. Frankie down the line. Hubs not budging. Oh, and he misses it into the net. Another long rally.
Great point
17 all.
Hubs, he's going to be mad about that forehand if he don't win this match.
Sure.
Misses there. 17 serving 18. Can Hubs extend or will Frankie close it out? Forehand. Another long rally. Hubs makes the error. 17-19.
Both those points he missed the forehands. He did such a good job setting himself up for a put-away shot and missed it.
Oh, Hubs digs it out, keeps it alive from his knees. Oh, no! Match point, Frankie. Hubs did all he could to stay in it.
Wow.
But in the end, it's Frankie's 3 match points on deck. Look at this one, Ben.
What a point this was. Hubs did everything he could keeping this alive, and that forehand Frankie hit at the end was very impressive because Hubs actually hit a pretty deep shot, and Frankie's still able to put it away. 2 shots from his knees. It looked impressive, and it was impressive, but Frankie still on the winning end, and it is 3 match points. Sucker serve Hubs, 17-20. You got to give Hubs a lot of credit. You can tell by the effort at that point. He wants this bad.
Help from the tape. Oh, that is into the net. That's 1 match point saved, 18-20. 2 more to go for Hubs, the Syracuse grab. Making a run on the line.
No.
And that's long, and Frankie Borelli grinds his way to another sweep over Hubs, 21-16, 21-18. Frankie now 4-0 against Hubs, but you got to give credit to Hubs here because he was very competitive throughout both of those sets.
I felt like we saw a different Hubs here. He came in there. I mean, that could have gone either way both matches. I thought he played excellent. You know, he definitely backed up the talk and him being a little more confident, but in the end, Frankie just a little too much down the stretch.
It ruined legitimately
everything. So 21-16, 21-18 in favor of Frankie. And we saw Hubs maybe turn the corner, but let's get to our Roman swipe of the match for this one. Hubs and Frankie, they had plenty of long rallies, but there was some that stood out.
I got to think it's the one where he was on his knee. When he was on his knees, that was a hell of a point toward the end of the match.
All right, working out these technical difficulties. Here we go here. Hubs all over the place. Had to go on his knees on some of these points, and then went a little long there, and that is your Roman swipe of the match. Most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking about table tennis does not always work. The folks at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman swipes, the secret to longer lasting sex. Go to GetRoman.com/streams. You can get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's GetRoman.com/streams. So one match down, 2 to go. We're looking good for handing out that progressive jackpot. 2-0 Frankie was picked by 31%, and then 34-38 was picked by 68%. So the majority of you will move on to that second match. It is going to be Ben Mintz and Smitty. We take a look here at Smitty, a below 500 record at 1-5. Ben Mintz, though, has won 3 in a row. He started 1-4. Now he's 500, and a golden opportunity here to go above 500 for the man from Monroe, Louisiana. He's electric in the booth. He's electric down on the turf. And here is a huge chance to move that winning streak to 4 and have a chance to take down Smitty for the 3rd time. As we welcome our new broadcast partner, Commissioner Lockwood, in the booth here. Hank, what do you think of that first match? I think Hubs is turning a corner, maybe.
Hubs is fighting. I mean, Hubs is one of the better players. I think the record really does Hubs no justice. I think he's a good player. He's got the talent to beat anyone in this office on any given day. It's just mental. He falls apart. He had a lead. He had momentum, and Frankie just didn't give up. He got the momentum back, and once Frankie got the momentum back, Hubs fell apart. He choked. He collapsed. He had no presence of the moment, no clutch gene, and he lost his 10th game in a row.
0-10 now. Whew. And Frankie moves to 6-3. But we do have 3,005 people who went 2 for 2. That's a big number. They correctly picked questions 1 and 2 correctly. But now we shift our focus to our second match, Ben Mintz and Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty, the thing that we got to think about here is Smitty just lost a rock, paper, scissors. That's something that has never happened before, Stool Stream's broadcast. I don't know. I think it's either got to make him focus more and realize he's got to be locked in, or he's just going to be on tilt from the loss, and we're going to see, which side of that coin he's on.
Yeah, Ben Mintz and Smitty have gone at it twice before. Ben Mintz has won both of those matches. They've both been close, but the thing about Smitty's game is, I don't know as much against Ben Mintz, but against Big T, he loves to bring out the shtick.
He does. I don't think he's going to do it against Ben Mintz. I think Smitty, picks and chooses when he goes into a clickbait Smiths mode. The other thing to think about is that Doug's has been high altitude training for the past weekend. He was in Colorado specifically to get Doug's, not Doug's. Mintz, Ben Mintz. Ben Mintz has been high altitude training. He's been getting ready to go. So I don't think fatigue is going to be a problem for him today.
All right, I believe they're PINGing it right now. Yeah, Ben coming straight from the Penn Casino in Colorado. Had a great time there, it looked like. And now he's back inside the Triple S with a chance to go above 500. This is our first point. Ben Mintz on your right, Smitty on your left. And is the man from Monroe, Louisiana on the board first, 1 love.
Ben Mintz is striking early.
Yep, goes up 2 love now between Ben and Smitty. And remember, he loves to move. Smitty makes the long error, it's 3 up.
Smitty's rattled. He's rattled clearly.
4 love in favor of Ben Mintz. Out of the gate firing.
Too much.
And he misses the backhand there.
Too much.
How about the different colors Ben's rocking today? You've got the navy, the red, the purple, the turquoise, the blue, the gray, and some great socks.
Looks like $1 million.
Come on, Smith. 6-1.
Fast pace to this one. And there's the first grunt of the day from Mintz, and he misses into the net.
Good recovery, but couldn't capitalize.
Very even picks across the board between the Stoolies at home for questions 3 and 4. Question 3, the series score.
7-2.
Smitty in a sweep, the most popular pick despite never beating Ben at 28%.
8-2.
Ben Mintz 2-0, 25%. Smitty 2-1, 25%. Ben Mintz 2-1, 23%. Are you surprised Smitty in the sweep is the most popular pick?
I am a little surprised, Jake.
And grunting. Smitty just putting the ball in play. There's the hot step from Ben. Smitty puts the meatball over the net. Oh, but he gets help. That was 2 bounces. The greatest point of the match so far.
8-4? Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's long. 9-4 Mintz, who told us before this match that every match the two of them have played together, as he digs that one out. Oh, what a point here. Smitty misses long. He says everyone's been competitive. And he knows that Smitty knows about Ben's strengths and weaknesses, but he does feel confident. He does have the mental edge in this one.
Some great digs early on from Doug's. He's really getting points that he doesn't look like he's going to get.
Gotta be Doug's.
Mintz. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mintz. I don't know why I keep calling him Doug's.
4 serving 11 here in our first set. Oh, there's the meatball. Ben hit that one into our Heineken Hard Seltzer sideline experience. Heineken Hard Seltzer, just 100 calories, gluten-free and no added sugar. Real vodka, real juice for real fans just like us. Hashtag Nooners. Oh,
12-6.
Yeah.
Double up right now into the net for Smitty. Smitty did compliment Ben before this match and did say that Ben is a nimble minx.
14-6.
Oh, he gets help from the tape there.
Not quite that nimble.
Even more mix.
Oh, wow, but Ben retaliates and makes Smitty move. Hank, what'd you see here?
I think Smitty called him a nimble minx, and Ben Mintz was showing that Smitty might has concrete feet here. He stays on one spot. When you get going on one side of the table, he doesn't have the speed to get over.
That was the point before.
Yeah, that was the nimble minx point, and then you see Ben here making Smitty move. He wasn't ready for that.
All right, 15-7.
We did ask Smitty about the conditioning that Ben Mintz provides when we're playing against him, and Smitty flat out said he can't keep up with the conditioning, but he can try.
15-8.
Let.
Into the net for Smitty. A double up now for Mintz. 16-8. He's in the driver's seat. Look at that. Ben Mintz on a mission to go above 500. 8-17.
Smitty's got to show some fight here.
Nah, stupid.
Can't have that.
Cannot have that.
Cannot.
Thank you, fucking Jake Marsh.
Everyone's mad at me today. They're just using it out on me. I'm just a punching bag in the booth here today as Ben gets help from the tape. You hear Hubs? He said F you to me like 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, Hubs is 0-10. That stuff will happen. I think Smitty's on a losing streak as well. It's not a coincidence that the people that are losing are also the ones that lash out on the announcers.
The combined record for Smitty and Hubs, 1-15. Whew. Yet they're blaming the broadcasters. 21-9, Ben Mintz, set 1. All right, so the players switch sides. Remember, now we are tracking question 4. It's the margin of victory in this game alone. 5-8, 56%, 2-4, 30%, 9 plus 14%.
Go ahead.
Game 2.
21-9 Mintz, a blowout in set 1.
If Smitty doesn't show any more fight, it's going to look like it's going to be 9+ is the right answer.
Right, which was only 14%. So the Stoolies certainly rooting for Smitty to put up a fight here.
1-2.
There's the backhand. And
Went for a little
Hank,
too
how about
much.
your keys to the match presented by High Noon Hard Seltzer?
For Smitty, he doesn't want to get too distracted by Hurricane Mintz. You know, there's the grunts, there's the jumping, there's the colors of the uniform. There's a lot of things going on the other side of the table. He's going to try and do his best to not get distracted. And for Ben, he's just got to keep that 3-match winning streak alive. Stay nimble, keep Smitty moving as we saw. Smitty kind of has what they call brick feet, concrete feet. If you can just get him moving around, he's gonna see some success.
Yeah, Mintz, of course, on a roll. He had a slow start to his career. Started off 1-4, but once he got that monkey off his back of his first win, it's been all systems go for the 37-year-old who went to Ole Miss.
He's locked in. He's definitely this percentage of his Ben Mintz stonk has probably increased the most in the past month. He's gone from one of the lower tier players to honestly getting up to the top.
He's certainly getting there too. He took a game off of you a couple of weeks ago. He held tough against me. He did call out Hubs. He wants Hubs in the future, and we'll see what happens with that schedule.
I think we can make that happen next week, Jake.
All right.
Good shot. Gotta quit it. No more short balls.
Early in our second set here, pretty even. After a 21-9 showing from Ben in the first set. Remember, question 4 here is the margin of victory in this game alone. It's either 5-8, 2-4, or 9+.
Jesus Christ.
Smitty's starting to show his frustration, Jake.
10-5.
Getting doubled up. It's 5 serving 10. Ben catches the edge there. The footwork from Smitty, you were right about his feet. His feet were planted and didn't have an opportunity.
Another thing with Ben we saw early on, he was having a lot of trouble keeping his hand off the table, but he's done a great job just removing that from his game in situations where he might.
No net love.
Smitty
Yeah, I'm right. This clean living. Gotta be the clean living. Getting lucky.
5-12 here. Make it 5-13. Ben in cruise control. That one's long. It's 5-14. And now remember, only 14% took 9+ in this margin of victory. That is very much in play.
Too much.
That would be a big blow to the progressive jackpot.
14-6.
It would. Those people are hoping for Smitty to fight. Let's see what fight he's got left in him.
14-6. Oh, that time he gets help from the tape. It was about time.
Yeah, he was born to do that. I got about 3 or 4 points lucky so far. All right, 14-7.
Football score here in the second set. 14-7 Mintz. Make it 15-7. Smitty has to get to at least 13 to eliminate that chance at the 9+. If he has 12 or less, it will be 9+. There's that forehand from Ben. He takes advantage.
He is not keeping his foot off the gas, Jake. He's going for it.
15-7.
Oh, there's another help from the tape there, Ben. Going crazy.
16-8.
Oh, whoa.
All right, that one point is not going to count. Smitty was not in ready position.
I'm trying to go with that fast pace.
Yeah, that is Ben's tempo. But he's up 16-8, 5 points away.
Hope he didn't pull something there, Jake.
Yeah.
We're good, man. Got credit the 4.6 mile run in the thin air the other day. I'm feeling good.
Ben in great shape.
Well, for what I look like, at least.
16 serving 8. One more serve.
You're good. I'm good.
About 16
for Mintz.
I'm not good. I wasn't ready.
8 serving 17 now. Remember, Smitty has to get 5 more points or else it'll be 9+. Oh, there's one. Hank doesn't think it'll happen. It's 9-17 though. Smitty needs a run now or never. Oh, he can't have that. That was an easy shot. Didn't even reach the net.
He knows it. He knows he went soft on that. You got to go full send. No laying up.
9-18. Ben misses. 10-18. Smitty needs 3 more points or it'll be 9+. Oh, what a shot from Mintz there. The force. 10-19.
Ooh, that was not good.
All right, it is 19-11. Here we go. Remember, if Smitty gets to 13, it will not be 9+, and it's 19-12. Those with 5 to 8 need 1 more Smitty point. That's long.
Here we go.
go.
This is what it all comes down to.
12-20. The difference between 9+ and 5 to 8, and potentially $7,500. And there it is, a huge point from Smitty. 13-20. That was sucker serve. He misses here. It's over. And that's it. 21-13 Mintz, but more importantly, Hank, for those at home, he wins by 8 and not 9, a significant difference.
Very significant, Jake. Last week, Smitty was, I believe, 1 point away from winning a split of $6,000. Today, he got revenge on that. He got to, was it 5 to 8 was the range?
5 to 8. That's 56%.
That just shows you what type of fight Smitty has. Even when he's down, he doesn't give up. And I'm sure there's going to be some stories at the end of this that are very appreciative.
Yep, 21-9, 21-13 in favor of Ben Mintz. And let's get to our Roman swipe of the match. Ben Mintz on a mission. He's above 500 in his career, and he started off fast out of the gate.
Yep, he said the high altitude training he was running in Colorado, you see the mobility here, you see the grunts, the swiftness, the way in which he moves, the jump, hot step. He's just on everything, ready to go, not giving up, leaving his body on the line in the hopes of beating Smitty.
Yeah, Ben Mintz has won 4 in a row now. He goes from 1-4 to 5-4. And Hank, we have 502 players still alive for that progressive jackpot. It will be me versus Hank to close out this match. We're going to do a little switcheroo out of the booth here. I'm going to get changed. Hank's going to get down there, and we'll be back in a moment. We have some intermission report here. Ben, you want to keep the Stoolies company?
Is PFT doing this one?
Yeah, I think it'll be you and PFT in the booth for this one.
Awesome. I'm excited about that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll come up here and talk. You going to change too? Yeah, that's fine. Here, I need to take this off. Here's your mic. You need a mic?
I got a mic.
Sure.
Am I wearing this?
Yeah.
Am I wearing this?
Yeah, the headset.
Yeah, am I good? There's one.
No, you can put him on, but that's the audio. Keep that mic on. Yeah.
So I'm doing play-by-play?
Do you-
Oh, it don't matter.
Yeah.
All right, I've never done play-by-play.
I mean, I'll great.
Oh no, you're doing color. You're doing play-by-play.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you have a mic, Ben?
I can get.
These are the mic. Yeah, keep this mic on.
Okay, keep that mic on. Okay. Just put it on, like, do I clip it on the headset or
Just clip it on. The headset is just so you can hear the controller.
All right, do we have any tail of the tape for you guys up here?
Maybe you can show the graphic. I'm going to read some graphics. Honk, nice lobsters. Appreciate that. Mintz, what a legend of the table. That was a legendary performance. Mintz has battled all the way back. Went from 1-5 to 6-5.
Where's Jake's head? Did Jake take his headset with him?
Is that right? I think it's right below you.
Just move that mic.
I think that's
This broadcast people mess.
500 people still alive. If you're alive in the chat, let's hear it. Let's hear your pick.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Feels.
What do you guys think is going to happen, PFT?
I know that these two teams don't like each other very much. There could be a fist fight. You could see some blood out here. Hank and Jake. Hank is riding very high off of his last defeat of Jake.
I think Jake got him on the revenge match, though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, they had a revenge match, and Jake got it back. But
well, you wouldn't know that from how Hank's been talking. Hank has refused to even acknowledge that last match. They really do have a serious rivalry going. You've gotten to see recently a different side of Jake Marsh.
Well, look, Hank won the 2 matches ago. You know, Hank made Jake retire wearing the tie forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Jake, there might have been an air of overconfidence possibly, and you can't blame him for that. I mean, he hadn't lost in Stool Stadium, but Hank was on a mission, beat him in the last one, and then they had a hell of a match. I mean, this is turning into the rivalry. I know you've got a couple of big ones too, but.
Well, no, Hank and I aren't really a rivalry. I typically just beat him, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has to be going both ways for it to really count. It's like saying, the Washington Generals and
the Harlem Globetrotters have a rivalry. You know,
Oh, wow.
not really the same thing.
That much?
Yeah, pretty much. And Jake we've gotten to see, I don't know if you saw the gambling stream, Mintzy. I don't know if you've seen Jake on the Dozen recently or in the ping pong room in Stool Stream Stadium. Jake has developed a little bit of a temper recently.
Really?
We're seeing angry Jake. And I would expect that we'll be seeing that today because for whatever reason, Hank knows exactly how to get under Jake's skin. He knows the little bits to put in. If Jake hits a winning shot and Jake will be like, good point right afterwards, Hank will take that up with him and be like, oh, you're complimenting me on a good point right after you won. And then Jake will snap back at him.
So he's using his kindness against him in the metagame.
Yeah, so
Okay.
a lot of times Hank will incept Jake into thinking that he's being passive-aggressive when in Jake's own mind, I think he was just being nice, but it comes across as passive-aggressiveness, and Hank is very good at calling that out. And he does get a reaction from Jake. Jake gets angry. We could see some blood out here. Old school Big East ping pong.
Look, I want to see Jake Marsh flustered out here. That's something I want to see. I want to see him rattled, and I would like to see that because I feel like he keeps them on a pretty even keel. But I do like what you're saying about Hank using maybe his kindness against him, saying good point stuff. You know, because Jake's doing that because he's the mild-mannered, nice guy, but he doesn't really mean it. We all know that.
Jake's not as mild-mannered as you might expect. We do have the tail of the tape coming up here. Let's take a look at what we got between these two competitors. We got Hank. He's 27, 6 feet tall, 170 pounds with a beard, 151 without it, and he's 7-5 overall. Jake Marsh is 24. He's a little baby. He's 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, 9-1 in Stool Stream.
And you just look at Jake, 6 feet, 224, 9-1 record, just the All-American. You know, it just makes you kind of want to just slap him and beat him down. Doesn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Jake is All-American. Hank is not. I don't know what Hank is. Kind of the bad boy, Mr. Vacations.
I'll say this, Hank is not afraid of Jake, though. I love the attitude he comes into these matchups with, and the one he won 2 times ago was the best match I've seen so far in Stool Stream Stadium. Jake responded, but I expect this to be a hell of a match. I've got Jake winning, I think 2 close ones here.
It's all about Jake's forehand. If Jake can get that power forehand going, it's going to be good night, Mr. Lockwood. There's not a lot that you can do to stop it.
Jake's length, too, he's able to cover up, the forehand's like 90% of the table. I mean, he does such a good job, his reach. It's hard because everybody tries to hit it to his backhand to just dictate the point, but he's able to cover it up.
Both competitors spend a lot of time here in Stool Stream Stadium. Hank especially spends a lot of time mentally in Stool Stream Stadium. On the podcast, he'll always reference his latest Stool Streams product. I think he's thinking about 95% of Hank's day is thinking about this room that he's in right now.
I'm curious, you're obviously part of the fabric of PMT. What's the gamesmanship like inside the PMT room?
It's getting ugly. It's well past the point of friendly banter. It was funny the first couple weeks, but now Hank is taking things very seriously. Actually, Hank takes this more seriously than anything else that he does in his life, with a possible exception of booking Airbnbs.
Wow. Even more serious than he takes part in my take, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt, huh?
Not a question about that one.
More serious than internet trolling? No.
I don't know about that one. Hank may have left that in the past.
I think he did. That was 7 years ago. I just saw the documentary the other night, so it's fresh in my mind. I was trying to catch up on my Barstool history.
Well, I mean, one of us has a burner account. The other one does not.
Hank's entire life is a burner account, so he doesn't need one. We used Hank as our burner on Part of My Take for a while. If we ever wanted to get into a media war with somebody, but we didn't want it to come from me or Big Cat or the main account, we would just tell Hank to be our attack dog and tweet it out.
It's a good strategy. I can see that. Big Cat y'all try to keep the peace in a nice way.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this? I mean, you've played both these guys a ton. You're very familiar with them. You think Hank's got a shot here?
No, I think Jake's a better player. But it's all about that cross-court forehand. I'm telling you, if you can get that left-handed forehand cooking, Hank's in trouble. Good start by Hank. Oh, he's dealing with some wardrobe malfunction. Uh-oh, we just saw a nipple. Just saw a nipple from Hank. It's your first nipple of the broadcast, as far as I know.
1-0. 1-0, 1-0.
1-0. That was first point. 1-0 for Hank.
I've kind of noticed with, Jake coming out. I was going to just say that sometimes it takes a little bit for Jake to get warmed up in a match, but that forehand does. Just didn't say that otherwise.
Hank finds the net. You know what? So we were told that Ben was going to be doing color, and I was going to be doing color. Ben will be doing play-by-play. You're a color guy.
I can do both. I'm versatile.
I'm going to do play-by-play.
I want you to do play-by-play.
3 points.
I can do both.
All right, 3-2 Jake serves. Big cross-court backhand by Hank. Now that shot was a heat check a little bit there by Henry Lockwood. The backhanded slam is not typically in his arsenal.
I feel like I sense some confidence from Hank, though. Focused, you know, looks like he's feeling good.
Yeah.
3-4.
Hank misses that backhanded slam probably 95 times out of 100, so it's good that he made that.
Ooh, really aggressive return there on serve. I like that attacking
3-5.
Jake, not letting him dictate the point.
Hank with a big return there. Big return, handcuff Jake on that one. That brings it to
3-6.
3-6, Mafia. And Hank says, slob on my knob. 7-3.
Hey, it's 3-6 Mafia. Maybe you want something else. Wow, 8-3 lead here for Lockwood early.
And Hank finds the net on that one. Again, that backhanded slam is not Hank's best shot. Get back to it.
Fuck me.
Hank with the first F-bomb, 8-5.
I'll say this, I like how Hank's dictating this match. He's taking it to Jake. He's not letting Jake hit those big forehands. I mean, Hank's just getting after it early in the point here on serve and serve returns.
They're both playing hurry-up offense. This table's not going anywhere, guys. Wow. Wow, and there it is, the big cross-court slam from Hank.
5-11.
Hank, can you fix your mic after this point?
Hey, Hank, can you fix your mic?
5-12. What's wrong with my mic?
Everything. Can you button it up? It's
hitting
dangling.
against your chest.
It's dangling off your chest a little bit. You can put it on your collar.
Yeah, just put it on its collar.
5-12.
5-12. You gotta wonder if this mic check is going to affect the momentum Hank has here. Does not look.
Hank cannot miss right now. He is dialed in.
I like the strategy he's using this match, though. I mean, he's really dictating the early parts of the point. You see him, Hank's been very aggressive on the serve returns.
Yeah.
He's just trying to grab the point, not letting Jake dictate it.
We'll have to go to the truck and see what the spin rate is on these shots because Hank is just absolutely laying the lumber.
It's unbelievable.
15-6.
Jake saying this is unbelievable. Jake Marsh.
This is crazy.
He's rattled.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen Hank play like this before. I saw he had a high noon before the game. That might have had an impact.
Maybe relaxed him, took a little of the edge off.
Can't buy a break.
17-7.
I'm telling you, if that cross-court backhand that Hank pulled out of his ass continues to land, it's good night, good moon.
Incredible.
Good night, good moon.
Incredible.
Jake just laughing, throwing his
dinner?
Jake just throwing his hands up, basically saying he thinks Hank's treeing.
8-18.
Jake's acting like Hank's just treeing right now, is what it seems like to me.
Ben, I'm gonna need you to go down and collect a hot cup of piss from Hank after this game.
19-9 right now. I feel like Jake in his head's kind of just realized he's not winning this one. He's kind of mentally preparing for the game too. 20. Man, not just winning. I mean, this is shocking. I mean, I know Hank's a hell of a player, but 20-9 on Jake Marsh.
10 consecutive game points.
21-9. Lockwood closes game one, and really not a fluke watching the match. He dictated the entire thing, and I thought one thing I noticed was that Hank was really aggressive on Jake's serve and dictated the points.
Yeah, Hank was just aggressive overall, and if those shots continue to land, he's going to be very tough to beat. The pace that he was playing with was incredible. Jake is sweating right now. Jake toweling off in between sets here. I wouldn't be surprised for Jake to come out and make a little noise. They switch sides. Hank, if anything, is a mental short person. And, yeah, switching sides could make all the difference here.
Well, I'm real curious to see how this will Hank be able to keep the momentum going, because I wonder if Jake it sounded like. What Hank, what do y'all have the score right now? 0-2 Jake. We're going to do replay.
We're going to take a look at that again. Here's Hank coming out here delivering some wood. Just bring the thunder. Bash Brothers style.
Hank's got, man, you ain't going to win hitting short balls to Hank Lockwood's forehand.
Nope, that's what they always say.
Tell you.
Jake put his paddle down before that ball even crossed the threshold of the table there.
1-2.
Not a chance in hell.
This is early on in the game, you usually think people are feeling each other out, but Hank's got so much momentum right now. Jake's definitely doesn't need to get in the hole here.
3-2.
Interesting to see Jake Marsh head and battle the most adversity in Stool Stream Stadium. You know, kind of similar to like how people blow. You see in football, you know, teams that always win in blowouts and they get challenged in the fourth quarter. Is he going to be and how will he react in a close match?
Now, Hank's playing a little out of control right now. Watch the OC factor coming from him. The pirouetting backhand spin.
Don't listen to him.
5-3.
All right, Jake up 5-3
Hank's
here.
talking to himself.
Kind of trying to settle down a little bit. Hank making some unforced errors.
6-3.
Good return by Hank.
I think that's the biggest thing. I think Hank's made an adjustment where he is he sees something in Jake's serve. He's attacking the crap out of everyone.
He knows
Jake wants to serve.
exactly. He knows exactly what to do with that serve right now. I'm feeling very confident.
Wow, Jake Marsh.
Jake with a hard
The Lord's
JC.
name, a hard JC from Jake Marsh.
He just dropped a JESUSCHRIST.
That means he's a little rattled, BT.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't hear Jake Marsh.
Jake also a member of the Jewish faith, so dropping the JC doesn't have the same impact. I think.
Okay, that's true. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, or a Catholic. Yeah.
I think it's 8. I thought it was 8-7.
7-7.
Oh, 7-7. Okay.
Right,
Seven. We've got 8-6 on the board. You know,
No,
it's
it's
7-7.
7-7. We have 7-7. That's really the first point we've seen Jake kind of put away with his forehand in a while. That's the thing. That's usually what we see is Jake Marsh hitting winners with his forehand, but Hank has just not let him dictate the points to do it.
Hank is just a smooth operator right now.
Wow,
Look at this.
Hank's playing some ball, man.
Hank cannot miss a shot right now. Locked in on this table. Radar lock on the ping pong table.
Lockwood locked in.
Oh,
Wow.
Hank celebrates a little too quickly on that one.
Great return there.
That
from
was
Jake Marsh.
Hank thought that one was over. That was an old Swaggy P hitting the 3.
10-8 Jake here. Feels like this one could go either way.
What if we can get a replay of Hank doing a walk-off on that point right before he loses it?
I'm telling you, the biggest adjustment is what Hank's doing to Jake's serve. I mean, he is really, like, at every point, just jumping on it and putting Jake on his heels.
Making him uncomfortable. He's asking a lot of questions of Jake. That's what, and Jake with a
Great.
grunt.
Gotta love the effort there by Jake Marsh, laying it all out.
All right, we're
gonna have a replay. Jake just laying it all on the line here in Stool Stream Stadium, trying to avoid sweep. Okay, we got 2 replays. We got Hank's replay of the point where he celebrated too early.
Yeah, there he is. Hank feeling confident in his stroke, just chopping away, chopping wood, and he's got it. Pivots, and he was not ready for that one.
11-11.
All right, we're back. I'm curious to see, how Jake can adjust here, because the biggest thing is just Hank is taking control of these points so early. He's hitting an aggressive shot to, just immediately and putting Jake on his heels, which is not what we're used to seeing.
I'm really just seeing a lot more velocity on Hank's balls right now. Hank has some fast balls.
He's not letting Jake get in any kind of a groove either, because usually we see Jake just so comfortable.
Powerful balls from Hank Lockwood.
Another huge return to serve there. He's just ripping a serve. Wow! Lockwood, we're going to have to see a replay on that. I mean, Lockwood.
Let's take a look real quick. Right after this point.
All right, we're replay, guys.
Just the pace of play here, Mintzy, is fast and furious.
But look at these returns. I mean,
Look at Jake.
Just look at these returns, though. I mean, he's treating Jake's serve like it's a setup.
He's eating those forehands alive. If I was Jake, I would just work that backhand. I would just live in Hank's backhand.
I would too.
That's what it looks like Jake's
And
going
look
to
at
do.
that return by, Hank's. Oh, I missed that, but he had a good backhand return there.
Good backhand, but I'll tell you what, if you set up that forehand, it's good night, good moon.
15 all. And you got to think here, Hank wants to put this away. You don't want to go to game 3 here.
You do not.
Jake, you don't at all. I mean, Hank's dominated.
Don't let Jake get a rhythm going, and it looks like that's what's happening right now.
Hank 2 unforced errors in a row.
Hank's about to fall apart right here.
Ooh,
he doesn't.
What a shot. Forehand winner to make it 16-17 down the stretch. Hell of a game. Left there.
Getting a little net love.
Nope. 17 all.
7s.
That was so cool how Hank said 7s.
17-18.
Fuck! Hard F-U-C-K from Hank.
18 all.
Went for 2. Wow, that's but the service return's been the strength.
Oh, Jake with a little net love of his own. And Hank with the lucky. Oh, wow.
We got to get a replay of that one. We're going to have a replay on that. Key point of the match, Lockwood slams one, and the net is kind.
Mr. Net coming up big.
They're looking good.
Net momentum.
Net Mintum. Jake said it.
Unbelievable.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Hits the middle of the net, takes a sideways bounce to the left.
19 all.
Lucky and good's a tough combination to beat. Oh, 2019.
All right.
2019 here, Jake. Game
Set point for Jake.
Come on!
That does it. That does it for Jake.
Jake pulls it out by dental floss. 21-19 win.
Jake hustling over to the other side, telling himself, calm down. Jake's trying to move this along. Hank is taking his time, getting ready in between games at his own pace. But Jake, I think Jake's ready to play right now.
Hey, look, you got to look. The way that match was played, Jake's got to kind of feel like he got away with one a little bit there. I thought Hank was about to put him away. Hank was dictating the tempo of that whole thing, and now you don't.
Jake made some good points here. I don't want to take anything away from that performance. He battled back. Hank had a little more net luck than he did. And we can see Jake here on this last point. This is set point for Jake Marsh. Working that backhand. Working that backhand. That's been the key for Jake. If he can get into Hank's backhand and take 2 out of 3 of those types of points, I think he's going to be in a good position right here.
All on the line here, too. Game 3 between Jake and Hank. And, you know, the last 2 matchups have been great between them. I mean, this is it. You know Hank wants this so bad. Does he want it too bad mentally, though? Could there be a problem?
He might want it too bad. He's kind of simping for this win here. Hank took the sweatshirt off, revealing the 3-6 Mafia shirt. He's going to try to whoop that trick.
2-1. I feel like Jake, you know, I feel like Hank might regret letting him pull that one out. Jake battled last game. It's going to be awful hard, I think, for Hank to win Game 3 here.
Hank is really pushing the tempo. Jake is a smooth operator. It really is hustle and flow out here.
Good return there by
And
Jake
juicy
Marsh.
Jake Marsh with a huge point.
Fuck me, I'm losing.
I feel like Hank come down 5-2 here. I'm feeling a little, he's going for every, Hank knows it. He calls timeout.
It's a good timeout.
It is. He's down 6-2. Jake's got a lot of momentum. You know, coming off the close win in Game 2, up 4 points early. It's kind of a little bit of a danger zone here.
If you need one, get one. That's what Coach used to always say. Take a blow, take a nice little squig, refresh yourself with some high noon, collect your thoughts, come back to play another day.
Oh, wow.
Jake right into the net. Good timeout by Hank. 3-6.
3-6 with the 3-6 Mafia shirt. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Wow, Hank looking a little frustrated. I'm seeing some frustration. Is he going to be able to stay in this mentally?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Hank is he's his own worst critic, and right now
8-3.
He's giving himself 2 thumbs down. This is not. This is like Hank's giving himself the Peter Luger Steakhouse review from the New York Times. Jake, a little grunt. Serena Williams like.
Wow, 9-3. Jake with a come on. Jake showing some emotion.
9-3.
Kind of sensing it.
Ooh, no luck from the net on that one.
10-3.
Hank's made a bunch of unforced errors in the 3rd game so far.
Jake's working that backhand. Oh, be careful with that
Come on.
forehand, Jake. Come on from
11-3.
Jake. Hank with the power top spin shots.
Good job by Jake's making him keep points alive, though. He's hit some good returns on some power points.
That's what Hank has to continue to do. Just continue to hit your power shots. Frustrate Jake.
5-12.
Shot.
Short ball there to Hank's forehand. Bad return there by Jake.
Great shot. Great shot. 6-2, 6-12. Hank burying him.
Wow.
Hank with the. Oh my God.
Wow. We gotta see this point again.
What defense?
Immediate replay.
What defense by Jake Marsh on that one?
I thought Hank hit 3 put-away forehands in a row, and Jake uses his pace against him. We're gonna have to see a replay on this. I mean, this is incredible stuff by both
Here
players.
he is. Watch Jake's mongoose-like quickness on these. Boom, boom, just so smooth. You know what? Hank actually did Jake a little bit of. Hank was almost hitting the ball right into his paddle, like Benny the Jet Rodriguez, dinging a deep fly to center field right into the glove.
14-6.
Great Sandlot reference.
Just put your paddle up, Hank said.
14-7 now.
15-6.
Or 15-6. Yeah, Hank. I mean, it's not looking good.
Jake's got his PF flyers on. Here we go. Good.
I do like Hank's. Hank's got some nice kicks.
15-7.
Those are some nice shoes.
15-8.
Gotta hit those, man.
16-8. All Jake here in Game 3. This is going to be one. I feel like this might be one Hank's going to be thinking about for a while, too, because he had a shot to win this.
This was a story of momentum right here.
Nice.
0-6.
16-10 Jake.
Shot.
1-6.
Hank kind of getting a little mud groove here, I feel like. Oh, what a
Jake would put away the fist pump, the Tiger Woods like fist pump. we're all wearing red mentally for Tiger today.
I feel like Jake sits in it. You just see it in his body language. He can taste his victory.
1-8.
What? 18-11 now, Jake leading. Oh, wow, man. Jake, Hank missing the short forehand, easy put away for Jake to lead 19-11.
That's a big mental point for Jake right there. Gets you to 19. You see Jake moving around. If you can win the tough points, then the easy ones, they don't seem like a sweat at all.
Hank continuing to just tattoo Jake's serve. I mean, that's definitely been a strategy in the match. That's it, 20-13. 7 match points now for Jake Marsh. He's pushed the brink here by Hank Lockwood. That's it, 21-13 in 3 games. Got to give Jake Marsh a ton of credit, pulling out game 2, 21-19. All Jake, 21-13 in game 3. Jake's showing a lot of resiliency here.
Yeah, a lot of sportsmanship from Jake too. Jake is always the fastest one over to pound your hand. Congratulate you on a big victory. Hank apologizing to the fans out there, to all the Hank stands, all the, what are they called, Hank? The Lockwood Locos?
Yeah.
The Lockwood Loco.
The Lockaniacs.
The Lockaniacs.
The Lockaniacs.
Yeah. The Hankaniacs.
All right, well, do we have a close Roman swipe of the match?
We should.
Roman swipe.
We
the
sure
Roman
do.
swipe of the match has got to be the play Jake returned 3 winners in a row. We should. It's coming right
We're
now.
going to take a look at it. If I were to guess the Roman swipe here, Roman swipe of the match, it's apropos for the sponsor. Jake taking a lot of strokes and waiting a while to score, but it eventually comes in, and there you go, just balls to the wall.
Using Hank's aggression against him to get those balls back. Very
Wow,
impressive. And then
wow.
come on, I mean, Jake Marsh showing rare emotion.
I would love to see Jake's reaction one more time after that point
I feel
was
like
over.
I think everybody wants to see that.
Pure emotion from Jake Marsh. You don't see that from up here in the booth. He's a very unbiased journalist when he steps foot onto the stadium. However, it's a different story entirely. Jake with the big fist pump, with the yells. Let's take another look
I feel
here.
like we need this. The fans want this.
Okay, here we go. Jake, it misses, the stationary scream, and then the walk one more time. The double clutch, yeah.
I feel like you see some of his tennis background in that. You know, that,
Yeah.
I feel like you've seen like the pro tennis players very similar.
That's Jake hulking up right there. We saw it right here. That does it for today's matches in Stool Stream Stadium.
And thank you to everybody that joined us on the Play Barstool app as well. Can we check to see if do we have any winners?
I think we have 9 winners.
We have 9 winners.
$833.34 each. Duke Laniels, Austin Hansen, Turbo 2320, Clade Spinarkle, Adam Newell, Jay Connolly 23, C-Mag 27, Jake Stuh, Michael E 14. $833.34 each.
Wow.
Splitting 7,500.
Congratulations.
All for watching us play ping pong at Stool Stream Stadium. 8, man, that's pretty impressive. Is that the most winners?
9, yeah, 9
winners.
Is the record on the West winners?
That just tells me that there were a lot of people that had no
So we
faith.
set 500?
Yeah. A lot of people had no faith at all in Hank Lockwood in that game. Jake came through big time for him. On behalf of Ben Mintz, on behalf of everybody in the truck, thank you for a great job to the production team as always. It's me, PFT, signing off. We'll catch you guys next time.